I'm looking forward to seeing Finn see Fred in real life.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be quite funny.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
yeah. Are we all good to go? Everyone loaded in?
100%, absolutely.
Everyone sat down, everyone's got a full bottle of water and a tea.
So
and,
one last thing. I finished episode 1 of our Adventures of Azureth on YouTube earlier. We're so good. It's so enjoyable to watch. It's so enjoyable.
Honestly, critical roll on D20. Like, they better start quaking in their
No,
boots.
if we can play it, it will take off. It will.
I believe in us.
Yeah. Big ups.
We're so good. It's crazy.
Sometimes I'm listening, and then all of a sudden Finn will be like, "Yeah, I play like Bob Dylan," and a fucking insert Bob Dylan song comes on. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I always listen to it walking into work at like 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning. It scares the shit out of me.
Last session, we came back from Shadowfell. Nice. We came back from the Shadowfell. You dropped off Cyrell. Somtar sent you guys up to the Praetor tribe to get you closer on your journey because you wanted to go back to Azureth and you thought we'd stop in via Waterside. So after JAFF disguised himself and you asked Ciara and Nora for some Ankh rides, you took them to the border and began your journey to Waterside. You turned up in the evening. Some of you went straight to see Gregor Drawfus. And you had a turducken and some drinks, whilst Zarlok and Gildor headed off to the Grand Bazaar to do some shopping. In doing so, Zarlok got some made-to-measure suit trousers, and Gildor managed to basically scam a poor gnomish magic salesman out of an invisibility cloak. And whilst in all the commotion, Zarlok stole a unidentified potion that I will remind you at every opportunity you have, because it would be very funny when you do eventually choose to use it, because currently even I don't know what it does.
It's just a Molotov cocktail.
Then you guys came back to the Drawfus Estate, and Zarlok rolled incredibly poorly in a fight with a newbie adventurer called Pike.
Oh, I forgot about Pike, man.
Pike's a legend.
You guys headed in and had some drinks with Gregor, who mentioned that he'd actually recently received a letter from a courier from Emberfield, and you thought, let's not progress the plot in any way, let's instead go to the Grey Quarter and drink and smoke weed. So instead, you all went to the Grey Quarter, and you had one of their classic nighttime parties that go on till 4 in the morning. In that, we heard Zarlok smoke weed dragon grass for the first time and got a little bit high. Gildor had his first ever drink, flirted awfully with a elven refugee from Lorandor before being sick, and you guys decided that was kind of the time to go. We had the beginnings of a new band. JAFF and YEG done a little 2-piece where you played some banger tunes that Zarlok was dancing to, and eventually you realised that Gildor needed to go home and tack each other, so you took home Gildor. JAFF also charmed person, this random elven woman, look after him throughout the night, and you all went back to Drawfus's estate. So as you all walk through the door and think it's time to head to bed, Erin, the elven lady, was charmed by JAFF to look after Gildor, so she has taken you up to bed, Gil, and is currently stroking your head whilst you pass out about 3 in the morning at the moment. JAFF and YEG have gone back to the rooms they had back when they first spent the night here. Still a little bit drunk, not quite as worse for wear as Gildor is.
We're serious alcoholics, me
alcoholics.
We know what we're
This ain't your
doing.
first rodeo. Last time you were here, you ended up breaking into the Cloudtop district, stealing some fat merchant's pajamas, and then went partying in the Grey Quarter. So that's quite a tame night for you.
These are all allegations, of course.
Allegedly, this is what happened. And Zarlok, you are, coming towards the end of your high from the dragon grass, and you're feeling a little bit munching, a little bit of munchies. You're feeling a little bit emotional. You've raided the pantry. There's a little bit of leftover turducken that you've yammed.
Jammy
and you're
bastard.
heading up getting ready for bed, and as you're disrobing from your barbarian outfit, and you're placing it very neatly on the chair, because as much of as you are a barbarian, you are a bit of a neat freak. You want your stuff prim and proper. And as you're putting your stuff and getting ready for bed, you remember hanging from your belt as you've placed your belt on the chair, the small jar that you procured from the Shadowfell that contains the final memory of your grandfather. In this state, do you think about opening up that jar and experiencing memory, or
Am I on my own here?
you're on your own? You've gone to your own bedroom. You're on your own.
Right, okay.
You're feeling a little bit high still. You're munching on a duck and leg, and you are you've just, as you're getting undressed for bed, basically you've heard the jangle.
I'm
of the
ripping
jar.
that shit open.
Alone. Hang on, let's change the music for this.
Yeah, Kenku, calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always put the ominous track on.
You open up the jar, and you have no idea how this works. You don't even know how to even begin experiencing this memory. But luckily for you, you don't need to do anything. You open up the jar, and this jar it's a very plain, like, earthenware jar with like some twine string and a little bit of like dried, almost like a pigskin that is used to it looks very rustic. And as you open it up, this greyish smoke cloud just begins to fill the room, and you can't see anything. You look around, you can't see where the walls of the room begin or end. You feel like you're in an endless expanse of grey. As the smoke begins to settle, the endless expanse of grey changes, and you find yourself once again in your homeland, atop the Pale Teeth on the border between Skarnus and Denthir. And it is a memory of a night you remember extremely well. It is the night that your father Drag challenged your grandfather Koran, who was the current leader of the Skycarvers. He had challenged him to Vorkar, the ritual combat, where the strongest and the victor gets to rule the clan. You remember the fight vividly, but now you're reliving it through your grandfather's eyes. The bout begins, and your grandfather, holding Stormcleaver, clashes up against Drag's blood axe made of infernal black iron. Your grandfather, despite being aged and older, is an extremely accomplished warrior and actually has the upper hand. Drag is bloodthirsty, he fights with anger and rage, whilst your grandfather is more dexterous, more poised, dancing in between blows, parrying, never really letting your father Drag get too close. As you experience it, you're getting flashes of thoughts that aren't your own, they're your grandfather's. And you can tell that as the fight progresses, that your grandfather has the edge. He's almost using the rage and the anger of Drag against him. As he keeps overextending, he's parrying the blows and making him lose balance, and he's getting small little nicks and gashes. Nothing deadly, just trying to wear him down. And this is just making your father Drag angrier and angrier, and he's attacking with more wanton abandon. He's not even regarding any techniques or anything he's learned in his years of attacking. He is just pure unadulterated rage as he's trying to beat his father. And Drag goes in with a big overhand swing, and your grandfather definitely dodges out of the way, and Drag is left defenseless. Koran is a legendary warrior like your grandfather. Very much easily could have ended the fight there and then with a thrust to the back. But he hesitates at the critical moment. And you feel in his head, he doesn't want to kill his own son. He didn't even want to have this fight. He was happy to give up the reins to a worthy successor, but he did not see his son as worthy. And he hesitates. And in that one split moment of hesitation, that is when your grandfather makes the fatal error and loses the fight. Because as he pauses for that split second, Drag, facing away, reaches down with lightning speed to where his boot is, pulls out curved, twisted dagger, spinning backwards and slices through the throat of your grandfather, and the life begins to drain from his face. And as he lays there, bleeding out, you get the final thoughts of your grandfather. In his head, he says to himself, "That's what I get for hesitating. I should have known better, but I couldn't bring myself to kill my son. Even though I know he will lead our clan into ruin and disgrace. He will disgrace the name of the Skycarvers. We are descendants of primordial earth colossi, the titans that built mountains with their hands and created canyons with their footsteps, legendary primordial beings that shaped the world we are. Our name used to mean something, and we've slowly began to lose sight of who we once were. And I'm afraid, now the Drag is chief, he will reduce us to nothing more than a band of cutthroats, raping and pillaging everywhere they go. He is not worthy to wield Stormcleaver. He will not be able to control its power. He will succumb to the power and use it for evil. Our only hope is my grandson Zarlok. Only he can save our people before it's too late. Only he can learn the true secrets and the true power of Stormcleaver, control it, and use it for good. I hope he knows I always loved him, and I hope he knows that he was the only person I ever saw succeeding me. And you see the very last thing your grandfather saw as Koran picks up Stormcleaver as Drag picks up, your father Drag picks up Stormcleaver off the ground, raises it higher. The last thing your grandfather looked at, he was staring at you in the crowd, watching the fight. You could see the sadness and the fear, and he let out a very weak smile just as your father slammed down Stormcleaver, decapitating him on the spot. And that is how the memory ends. The grey fog dissipates, and you are now once again sat on the edge of the bed in the room of Drawfus Estate, having just witnessed your grandfather's final moments.
Fuck.
Before you head to sleep for the night, is there anything you do, or do you just sort of process what you've just seen and eventually allow slumber to take you?
I reckon Zarlok would go back outside and try and find one of those fucking zoots again.
You can see that there are a few people that are sort of finishing up from the Grey Port, heading back towards the agricultural district where a lot of people stay, and you can see that there's a couple of little dwarven blokes that are sort of like in an alleyway smoking, and you smell the same smell, and you realise they probably got some if you want some. Do you approach them?
Yes.
As you approach, they think that you're they see a big man, and they're scared that you're like some town guard. They try to hide it away. They say, "Oh, nothing to see here. We're just bird watching."
Yes, Susan, just give her a little bit of puff puff.
All right, make your performance or your deception roll.
Oh,
Fuck off.
I double clicked it.
It's fine. I'll take the first one. You turn up and you say exactly what you said, and I think the dwarven blokes, more out of fear and confusion than anything, give you they look you up and down. They take it's still got 2/3 of it left. They've only just sparked it up, and they say, "Here, man, just take it." And they turn around and they walk off into the alleyway, and you are free to carry on smoking.
As I walk off, I'm gonna go, hey, bark, bark.
Make a con save for me as you smoke the rest of this dragon glass spliff. You smoke it down to the roach, like you smoke all of it, and you cough a little bit, but you're a hearty bloke, and right now you're in a complete a state of zen, where your emotions you are in complete control of. So it's up to you if you want this to make you feel sad, if you want this to make you feel reminiscent of the times you had with your grandfather, if it makes you angry, however you want your high to go right now, you are in complete control.
No, I think Zarlok would be sad, because it's like, I think he's gonna allow himself to be upset because he's on his own at the moment and no one can see him.
And I think for the first time since you've adventured and you've been away from your home clan, you've allowed yourself to really remember what's happened, the journey you've been on, losing the only person that you ever really cared about and ever really cared for you, the person that taught you how to fight, but how to fight with honor, and how to stick up for the little guy when they deserved it. And knowing that they're gone and that you can never see them again, it starts to finally weigh on you how on your own you are right now. Despite having companions or people you travel with, they won't ever truly understand you because they can't look past the surface of the big brute who can swing a sword really hard. They don't know the deep and layered person that you really are. And I think you walk through random streets just reminiscing about the good times, making you feel sad, but you realize that the only way to really truly honor your grandfather is to continue his legacy. I think for the first time you come to terms with the sword that you have at your back and what it truly means. It's not just a sword that can do damage. It's not just a pretty weapon that got passed down from generation to generation. It is the sign of someone that leads a clan with an immense history. And I think as you head back to the estate, those are the thoughts that are on your mind. Is there anything else is doing before they finish their long rest?
Please, could I ask a question? Sorry. Please, could you repeat what you said about Zarlok's clan? They are descendants of the Primordials, did you say?
Yeah, they're descended from the blood of the primordial Earth Colossi, the Titans of Earth. You'll have a long rest, so feel free to, click the long rest button, go back to full health, all the spells back, etc. And you all wake up in the morning at Drawfus Estate. Triple G, as you wake up with your first ever hangover, you wake up, and I don't think you really remember too much of what happened last night, so you're probably a little bit surprised to wake up with your head in the lap of a very beautiful elven woman who is just sitting there stroking your hair, still under the effects of Charm Person.
Please.
My child, is there anything I can do? Should I get you some water? And she immediately rushes off. She gets a big pitcher of water, pours you a big goblet full, passes it to you and say, "You slept so beautifully. It was you were like a child, serene."
I don't know who you are, but listen to me. I'm being attacked. Someone is attacking my mind with magic right now. Please. Get the others, please. I'm being attacked.
She giggles and says, my child, it is simply the effects of a hangover of alcohol. Have you never had elven wine? I'm sure, you've experienced the splendor of our elven culture. We do. I mean, the vineyards in the verdant expanse of Lorandor produces some of the most amazing grape. We really must go one day and try it.
Gildor did not listen to a word that just came out of my mouth, not even a little bit. I'm going to sit up, try and just fucking level out a bit, and I will say, did we know each other? Have we done this before? Do we know it? Did we? We didn't.
No.
We didn't.
I was
No,
respectful.
I was
I
checking.
I don't take advantage of
not from-
drunkards.
yeah. Who? My name is Gildor Gilgalad. What's your name?
I'm Erin Wen.
Erwin.
Erin Wen. Well, I introduced myself last night, but clearly you don't really recall. I am just an elven maiden who has fled, I guess, Lorandor. There's some political strife going. I mean, there's always political strife going on in Lorandor, but it's got rather messy recently with the expanse of the Sovereign and the civil unrest in the southern regions. And I decided I couldn't stay any longer. I boarded a ship and headed eastwards, and we ended up here in Azureth, and I'm trying to find some elven people. I guess I've not really found too many.
Can I make a history check, please, on Lorandor? What is my knowledge of Lorandor?
Make a history check. Roll it again flat for me, please, if you don't mind.
That's that one on my history check. I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think all you could. Oh no, that one, your head's pounding. All you can really remember is that in terms of, you know, that the elven people actually never really originated from the material plane. You guys originated from the Feywild.
Yeah.
And when you guys settled thousands and thousands of years ago, you know, just after the dawn of the gods, pretty much, the elven people settled in the continent of Lorandor, and it is where the majority of the elven people still reside to this day. And Zahith is much more of a splinter group of the elven people, hence why you live slightly a bit more of a simpler life, you know, much more devoted to magic rather than the standard elven culture, which is much more appreciative of the arts and nature and nobility and high life. Zahith is a bit more of a splinter group that sort of split off with a much more of a fixation of the arcane and of magic. That's probably all you can really remember about the random political stuff. You have no real idea of at the moment. You are way too hungover to even try and recall anything you may have learned before.
Cool. I'm going to roll out of bed, splash some water on my face in a basin, and start pulling on some clothes and my trench coat and say, look, it was so lovely to meet you, and thank you very much for... as a magic user, can I make an insight check to see if I can see that she is actually under the charm person?
Yeah, you can make
right now.
it is insight or arcana, either or. You can tell that there is some sort of magic effect on her that is charming her in some sort of way. And you know
Thank you
that
so much for consensually looking after me. This was so sweet of you. If me and my friends, I'm sure you've probably bumped into them, either the massive bald one, the dragonborn, or the, you know, the sort of gloomy and, you know, the darker one, then they're my friends. That's us. If any of us can help you, please let us know. If not, you know, saving the world, duty calls, basically. So anything we can do to help
will I
you,
see you
please.
again?
Literally coin toss. Like, I mean, honestly, not really domiciled on any plane at the moment. Kind
Well,
of
if you could
finding
help me
ourselves
find
in some.
if you could help me find some more elven people, that would do well. I would like to be around my own culture.
Kind of getting deja vu right now, but pull out a business card. Call this guy, and I hand her a business card with Cyrel's name on it, and say, walk south, or get a... listen, here's like, how much money have I got on me? Here's like 10 gold. Get a coach, or, you know, if that's not good enough, petition the fair man of the manor. He might be able to help. Get yourself south, a place called Zahith. That's where I'm from. Sort of, you know, prime minister, if you want to call it that. It's a working title at the moment. global head of questions, answers, and border patrol will meet you probably at the border, and go from there. Bring up my name.
Well, thank you so much for the gold. I really, really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again. I'm going to try and find some passage southwards then, I guess. And she adjusts her robe, and you notice like on the almost like the lap portion of her simple dress, there is a little bit of your puke that is sort of crusted onto her thing.
That's
That
wild.
she doesn't seem to mind too much because she's still currently charmed and infatuated by you. It's not going to last much longer.
Oh, jeez.
We're coming close to the end of the 8 hours that I think Charm Person lasts for.
I am gonna last bit just prestidigitation, clean her up out of just sheer respect, like get rid of it. Probably
She
me as
blushes.
well. Just,
She blushes and says, "Thank you, good sir," and she walks out. So,
Head
are
off,
you
head off,
heading
boys,
down for
yeah.
breakfast at this point? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
straight down the corridor, find the boys.
When I would have woken up, I think my plan would be to go down, and I'll save it for when the rest of the group come. But I want to say to Greg that I want to hear what kind of word he's been sent for us.
So yeah, eventually you all make it down for breakfast. You know, this is a full-on operation. Like there's probably a good 12 adventurers that are living here at the moment. So breakfast is a very it's hotel buffet style. There is just platters of sausages, of bacon, eggs, like hearty thick bread. There's some people are having hair of a dog and having a glass of mead or some ale with their breakfast. You know, people are talking, and Gregor has invited you guys all to the head table where it's you guys and Alfred are all sitting and having breakfast. By the time everyone's turned up, you mentioned to Gregor about this word that has been sent from Emberfield.
Quickly, Alf,
yeah.
what time is my thing going to be done that I gave you yesterday?
I reckon he sort of looks out the window and sees where the sun's in the sky and says, any time in the next hour or two, I think would be good to go and pick it up. I told him to get it done for about midday-ish.
Perfect. All right, yeah, go ahead. Tell us, what have you heard about?
So he pulls out from in his pocket a letter. A courier came about 3 or 4 days ago with this. But if you notice, he turns it over, the red wax seal that bears the crest of Emberfield has been broken. Gregor says, well, when the courier arrived, I threatened him, asking him why he opened the letter, and he promised me that it wasn't him that opened it. He said that he was intercepted by guards wearing the colours of Northspire who demanded to see the letter, and obviously you can't go against the word of the monarchy, or at least in this case the stewardship of Northspire, so he had to relent and let them open it. They read and they gave it back. I haven't opened it myself, so we can read it together, I guess. So he pulls out a letter, and it's a very simple, very short letter. Barons of Emberfield, I hope you are well. Just so you're aware, the council has decreed the income tax will be capped at 3 gold a month for all citizens in Lower Emberfield until the wealth disparity is addressed. Kind regards, Fontaine Four Fingers.
This is a secret message. Fontaine knew this was going to be intercepted. He wouldn't have sent us a letter just telling us that income tax.
Yeah, that's not really
About income.
Fontaine's style.
Firstly, it says the council. We didn't instill a council when we left. We essentially just left Fontaine in charge and were like, you do as you see fit.
Whilst these two are deliberating, very quietly casting Detect Magic on this, just to see anything hidden or any hidden wording or anything.
You get a very faint aura of illusory magic.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Does anyone have the thing where you can read secret messages?
Do
The
I?
spell. There's a special spell that means you can read hidden messages.
Zarlok is now gonna come in from a run that he went on early in the morning to clear his mind.
Zarlok! Fucking hell, who attacked you, mate?
No one. I'm just in my healing era.
Okay. I love that.
Not going to query that too early in the morning. I'm going to 100% put my hands up and say, until 30 seconds ago, I forgot that I was a Baron of Emberfield. I'll be 100%. I will wear that on my chest. I forgot that I was a Baron of Emberfield.
Yan.
Yes.
So I don't have the spell that lets
Correct.
me read illusory script. Can I cast counterspell on whatever is like hiding this hidden message?
Is there not just a DC associated with reading illusory magic? Isn't there?
There's a specific spell. I thought.
Well, I will say if either of you want to make an Arcana check,
I'll give Gil.
because I will also say it's not like it's not a high level enchantment. It is fairly basic. That is probably able to be broken with a spell slot. Like you wouldn't need an entire counter spell to do this. It's very low level magic.
I'll give Gil a little kiss on the lips and say, "You've got this, buddy," as I inspire him.
I will roll the d6 first if we're using it specifically for this roll.
Cool.
Okay. 15.
15 is a DC. You make this Arcana check and you start to feel the illusory magic, and you realise that it's not text. It's a set of images that are on the back half. So you turn the paper over and you see almost flashing in this sort of purple arcane colour. A set of images that go from left to right. Anyone, you guys could all see this now. Could anyone who wants to make an intelligence check for me? Everyone that wants to.
Might be. Intelligence. Sorry, I just keep missing the fucking button.
Yeah, baby. Look at that.
I'm intelligent as fuck, dude.
Yeah, you have travelled far and wide and been around a whole host of different people.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't read this script, but you do recognise it as thieves' cant. It is what rogues and thieves use to communicate to each other,
Cool.
and in a sense keep messages hidden. You can't read thieves' cant, but
Okay.
you realise that there is some sort of secret message hidden here in thieves' cant.
Does anyone speak thieves' cant? No.
Does
Does
I
Zarlok
don't
speak thieves' can?
comprehend languages?
Can I now? Yeah, can I now do that, or does it still have the magic? Or because it's like
you can comprehend languages on the thieves' cant.
well now because now we know. That's crazy.
The
Yeah.
Arcana check is in a sense, you can't see the illusion that's covering it is still covering it, but now almost the illusion is projecting what the writing would have been in had the illusion been dispelled. What it basically says in Thieves' Cant is the following. People from the capital have been here asking about the new barons. JAFF, your name came up and they seemed very interested. We need to talk.
Right, class.
There was also an old man asking about you. He reminded me of Gamfowl. He was sweet. Come and order a bloody brandy on the rocks and keep a low profile. There are guards from the capital everywhere.
Oh fuck, we're going back to Emberfield, boys. We're going back to the honey pot. Oh shit.
Who's the sweet old man?
Who is the sweet old man who's like Gamfowl?
I think I know who that might be.
More booky fucking backstory. You've been knocking about with nonsense, man.
No, he's nice, he's cool, he's decent.
Decent lad.
If we wanted to go to the capital, he'd probably also be able to help us.
Fuck, dude.
Right,
Alright, so
let's not-
Emberfield's on the menu.
Shit. So the capital are spreading out looking for us.
Yeah, that's not...
I was thinking,
Dude, we're terrorists.
I was thinking when Jan said that guards from the capital intercepted this, I was thinking the capital is above Emberfield. Why would they be down there?
We're starting to spread out across Azureth. Oh shit. Okay.
Dude, that's actually a bit daunting, you know.
Well, here's another problem. Jan, could you just pull up the map of Azureth for me? I know we can all get it in the Discord, but just so I can...
Hey Siri,
point
open up the
one
map.
So if we're now trying to go to Emberfield, if the guards are spreading, if we want to take the road, we're going basically...
Past the god. Yeah.
we're going past the capital, and these roads are going to be. We might have to do what we did before
And just go
do
straight.
a cross country kind of.
Yeah. Oh my god, isn't that where we went past the?
No, you know what we could do?
Oh, okay, yeah, go.
Yeah, we could chat to Deryk, and we could go via the water.
Yeah.
Port Felhammer.
That's a bit of fun.
I like that idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, that
if
is
we're
a
on a
tasty
boat-
idea. Yeah, yeah.
If we're on a boat, we're not gonna fucking run into.
I'm pretty
guards,
sure
are we?
I'm pretty sure I was caught at Port Felhammer, no? Or was I caught elsewhere? Yeah.
At Port Philhammer.
So I'm a bit of a fugitive around those parts is the issue, and I'm pretty unique, unfortunately.
To add on top of Yeg's fugitive story, another small negative. Me and Zarlok went shopping. We're going to pick his pants up in a minute.
Okay.
His pants.
His suit pants.
Yeah.
After that, I quickly slipped away to the Temple of Umbrasil. Umberlee, excuse me. Very close. And I just inquired, as you do. They are quite the stoic bunch, not very helpful. I managed to cast some mentally probing and abusive spells on the leader of the temple and learn some information that may piss off the goddess of the sea. I don't know how that's going to be received. I don't think she noticed, but I've now imparted that information upon you and also impart all of the things I learned, like Lysandra, who was the champion of Umberlee, bargained her soul for a ship that was like unkillable, the most godlike ship there ever was, and something sunk that ship, and that thing must be insane. And now reading that out loud, I'm very scared to get on a boat.
Right. So now you're bringing it up as a concern, a legitimate concern.
But me and Finn went to a temple under the sea nearby Waterside.
Yeah, and we were fine. Yeah.
We know this guy called Deryk.
What's that called?
We're
Survivorship bias?
Yeah. We're very good mates with this guy called Deryk.
He'll keep us safe.
Runs like a boating company now.
Yeah.
He's like proper made it.
He's legit. Yeah, he didn't commit insurance fraud.
He
runs a boating company. He's made it.
Number one is probably the worst option because we're going to run into a shitload of guards. We're going to go right by North Spire, and it's all round booky. Number two, me and Yeg have done that route before, and we did run into some booky shit.
Yeah, Cloaker, fuck.
Number three, we are at the whims of the sea.
Yeah.
And Port Felhammer could be a problem, but it'll be the quickest, and there'll be at least guard interaction.
They'll still be... Well, maybe not.
Yeah, just above table, number one will probably take you 2 days, maybe 3, but there will be inns along the road to stay at. Number two will probably take you a day and a half, maybe 2 days, but you'll be camping outside. Number 3, you'll get there in a day.
I thought for sure that I'd stolen the fucking tree teleportation thing from Snow.
No, I don't. Yeah, you. Let's stop dwelling on our failures.
Let's put it to the democratic vote of the four of us. Zarlok, what would you like to do? Pick one.
Fight the guards.
Okay, Zarlok's gone for one.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
JAFF.
My vote is with 3.
Yeg.
My vote is 2, but 3 is a new experience, and I'm all for new experiences.
So was that 2 or 3 for 4?
I'm gonna go for 3.
I can't win.
I'm gonna prod you and be like, come on, you know you want to.
Zarlok.
Come on.
You've already. I'm still slightly annoyed at you for fighting that one chimp outside the estate. We had such a nice day out together, and you had to ruin it.
You can see, by the way, Pike is absolutely staring daggers from his breakfast table at Zarlok. Like he's clenching
Can
his
I-
like.
can I
he's
see
clenching
him?
His button up. Yeah, you can see him. He's
I'm
clenching
going
his button
after him.
in
I'm
his
getting
hand.
up. I'm getting up, and I'm going over to him.
No,
I'm going over to him.
Can we at least
Getting up,
agree on
and
a
I'm going
plan
over to him.
first? Can we at least agree on a plan first before we get up?
We agree on the plan. Zarlok stood up. At the he's just stood up, looking at him, not listening to what you're saying anymore.
I will also vote for 3, but I want you to know I'm not happy and I've never been on a boat before, so...
You'll be Jesus Christ, man. As I say, new experiences.
Zarlok's going to slam his hand on the table and say, I can't fucking swim, and then he's going to go after
Oh, God
Pike.
damn it.
And he's gonna walk over to Pike, and he's gonna walk up behind him and slam his hand into his food, and then just take a big bite out of it.
Make an intimidation check for me. you slam your hand into his food, and it is piping hot. And you realise that like he's got like a big like bowl of like boiling hot beans, and as you slam your hand into it, like the bean juice just goes down your hands and it burns, and you pull your hand away, and it doesn't look quite.
Can I try and hide that it's hot?
Make a deception check. You slam your hand into it, and you let out a really girly baby
I've only got like a
from the pain.
switch or something. He's got to have a switch for Pike.
I am throwing clumps of bread at Zarlok. I'm like, fucking give it up, Zarlok!
I think,
Jan's got a leg switch for fucking Zarlok and Pike.
At this point, you slam your hand into the beans, it burns, you let out a little girly shriek. Pike just laughs and says, I was finished with it anyway.
I'm gonna slam his face into the beans.
Oh, gee whiz.
It's going to be a contested.
Actually, fucking hell.
It's going to be a contested athletics check. Make an athletics check for me. He's going to get a +2.
I'm just going to continue eating breakfast.
So you got in that one. You in anger, you slam his face into the beans, and one of the beans gets like lodged up his nose. It just starts to scald the inside of his nostril, and he goes, please stop! And he sneezes it out onto the floor.
Are you finished with it now, you gobshot?
At this point, Gregor stands up.
You're a villain.
And he takes his little butter knife that he was eating his breakfast with, and he throws it with incredible accuracy, and it lands on the table directly like in between the two of you, and he says, "Big man, enough. You've made your point."
Okay.
Right.
Gregor, thank you so much for having us. It was a pleasure. I'm sure we'll be here again soon. We are leaving.
I'm sorry we introduced these people to your home.
Yeah, I'm sorry
I'm sorry, Greg.
Well, he sighs, says, "I can't say that I haven't got some shit in my life, so I understand it. But come on, guys, next time."
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Thank you very much for your company, sir. Honestly, I've loved my time sitting here."
He sets out a hand to shake yours.
I'm gonna obviously
Dap him up.
shake that shit.
As you do so, he sort of pulls you in and just whispers in your ear, "Just know, I could fuck you up where you stand."
Fucking
that's
hell,
my
if you
Greg.
want to kiss me, you can. Jesus Christ, he just told me he wanted to kiss me.
He chuckles and gives you a slap on the back and says, "Right, well, you're always welcome here. Feel free to come back for some lunch if you want to before you depart. But yeah, Drawfus Manor is always yours as long as you need it."
Thank you very much, mate.
What are you guys planning on doing now? Are you
So I think we want to
I need
find
to.
Deryk. You need to get your suit.
I need to pick up my shit.
I need to pick up my shit as well,
Oh,
and then
cool.
we go to the port. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm just
Are we
along for the
splitting up
ride.
again?
So who cares?
Cool. So you head over to the Grand Bazaar. You first head off to Fitzgerald's Fineries, the halfling man who tailored you the other night, trying to sort out your suit trousers. You walk through the doors, a little jingle of the bell as you enter, and Fitzgerald, you see him on a little step ladder so you can see over the top of the counter. Says, Mr. Greathorn, gentlemen, please come in. Your trousers are ready, as is your bow tie. give me one moment. And he heads off into the back, and he pulls out. To any other person, they look like the maddest, widest flares known to man. They are like huge, wide. It's probably like a 42 waist. Like they're big. And he brings them out, and there's a small little bow tie, very like it's almost like a lace. The collar part of it, and then the bow tie is like a satin, and the trousers are matching satin as well. He says, "I use only the finest materials in my work. Please try them on for size."
I'm just gonna strip down in the middle of the shop and put them on.
As you strip down, like he can't help but look down and just see what you're packing, and he's like, "Fucking, that's probably bigger than I am." And you put on the suit trousers and I'm assuming, are you topless from the waist up?
Yeah, I'm topless. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you put the bow tie on as well, it very much looks like you're like a hunky topless waiter at like a hen party or something, and you're standing there, like great sword on your back, in fairly tight suit trousers and a lace and satin bow tie, and you look in the mirror and you look fucking dashing.
Might I say, gents, I feel quite fancy.
Yeah, you look clean, mate.
Yeah, this is a big upgrade for you.
I have your measurements now, so if you're ever back in Waterside and require, a different colour or a different style, I'd be happy to oblige. There's just a matter of the last 5 gold for payments, and then you are free to be on your way.
Take 10 gold, my good sir.
Thank you so much. Mark off 10 gold from your character sheet. And is there anything I could do for the rest of you gents? Anything else? And he looks at you, Yeg, sort of up and down, seeing as you're in like very simple like traveller's clothing.
I'm okay, my friend. I'm okay.
Well,
it's part of my style.
Fitzgerald will always be here for all of your finery needs. If not, I bid you a good day, and I will see you all gentlemen soon, I do hope.
I said good day.
Where am I going for my stuff?
You were told
it wasn't there, was it?
It's in the Grand Bazaar. You were told that
okay.
there was a craftsman who's like a tanner who is very good with animal fleshes.
I also, while I'm going to this, I want to look to see if there's somewhere that might be selling either things I can make out of poisons or poisons themselves.
Yeah, there's a herbalist not too far away. It's an elderly woman, like quite bony. She's got like thin, wiry, like white hair, fairly short, with like a little bit of a bob. She's got like a stall on the outside of the Grand Bazaar, like just before the entrance to the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah.
So you can head over to her and you can ask for whatever items that you're after.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to her and I'm gonna ask just what she has generally first.
Oh, I have all sorts of things. I have, most of my herbs are used for healing purposes. I have some lavender, some rosemary and sage. But obviously, anything anything interesting you're after, I definitely know where to find, or I may even have it in stock at the moment. What are you after specifically?
I don't suppose you've got anything from a purple worm?
Purple worm? So you're looking for something that's going to cause some damage, I guess.
Maybe.
So I don't judge. I've worked with people who are good and worked with people who are bad. As long as your coin is real, I don't really care too much.
Yeah, perfect.
Unfortunately, purple worm components are a little bit pricey and not something I have in stock often. I could look to procure it for you, but it would be a few days' wait. If you're after something of a similar vein, I do have some Ankheg bile, which is not quite as dangerous as a purple worm poison, but it does have some caustic effects. I also have a distilled venom from some cave spiders that is known in high doses to cause blindness. I could help you out in that.
I'll take a bit of both of them, and also as a kind of alchemist yourself, if I was trying to zhuzh up some let's call it truth serum, would you have anything for that? Would you know where I'd be able to get something like that? If not,
not really for a herbalist. However, I do have I do know what you could be after.
you're right there, darling. Something
Yeah,
to start
sorry.
with.
She says, distilled ectoplasm is known to have some truth serum effects. That's something that you couldn't really get from me, but someone of more arcane background, perhaps a potion brewer or someone that works with undead, could have what you're after.
Okay, thank you very much for your help. I'll grab both of what she had. I'll try and grab, I don't know, maybe like, I want to stock up a little bit here. So, like, how many doses of these different things that she did have would she have?
So, 1 dose of the Ankheg bile will be 3 gold, and 1 dose of the spider venom will be 7 gold, and she has 3 of each.
I'll take all 3.
Cool. So it will be 30 gold total, and you get 3 doses of each.
Yeah, I'll whack her a 30 gold and thank her kindly.
Cool. Take it off your character sheet, and then that's all good. And then you see just beyond her, there's a small like shack that has various different animal hides that are like sort of being stretched out, taut to dry, and there's like these big barrels of like different liquids that are used to like cure the hides and stuff. And you can see there's actually a guy there who fits the description of the person that Alfred told you. You head over, and he says, Alfred said someone that looks like you would be coming today. I've just finished your item.
Perfect. What did you happen to make out of the carcass?
Well, it was starting to rot a little bit, so there wasn't as much material to use than I would have liked, so I couldn't really make anything too extravagant. But I did manage to make this cloak, and he pulls out this cloak it seems to almost shimmer. It's almost like the cloak leaves after images as it moves through the wind. It's actually very well crafted. It's not ornate, but you can tell like that to make something from quite a thick carcass that actually has the ability to fold. It has gone through an extremely lengthy curing process. This guy was up all night making it. You can tell that from that.
Hero.
And above table, what it does is it means whoever wears the cloak will have disadvantage on attacks against you until they hit you. Once they've hit you, for the rest of combat, it's flat. But until they hit you, they have disadvantage.
Very nice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's very
Perfect.
okay.
Right, I'm gonna flick the cloak on my back. And I'm gonna say, I don't suppose, just so I can take it with me, because I've got an idea for something. I don't suppose you've got kind of a decently sized bone left from the carcass, or just one in general that I could take off your hands.
Well, he said the only long bone they had was the spinal cord. That's technically more small sections of bone connected together. If you're after like one sturdy bone, there was a wild boar that came through the other day. I was just going to use the bones for stew, but for 5 silver it can be yours. The bone that connects to the ribcage.
Perfect. Could I just take that from you?
Yeah, sure. And as long as you give him 5 silver, I'll mark off the you paid Alfred the other day, didn't you? Last session you paid him for the carcass.
Yeah, I'll pay him for the bone though, and actually I'll give him a tip of 5 gold as well, because he's worked hard on that.
He does. Thank you very much, sire. Like I said, if you're ever in the area again and you need anything made from leather or animal hides, I'm your man.
Perfect. What was your name? Sorry.
Me. Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel Hobb.
It's a nice name.
Daniel Hobb. Very nice. Perfect. Cheers, Dan.
And you are?
My name is Zarlok. Zarlok Greathorn.
Pleasure to meet you, Zarlok. It's a mighty name for a mighty warrior.
Thank you so much. I get that all the time. All right, perfect. I'll try and make sure. I don't know if the others were with me that whole time or if they kind of split off slightly, but I'll try and get back with them and then head over to the port.
I would actually, Zarlok and Gil specifically. Where are the two of you after you left the? Because I think you were all together in the fineries place. After you left that, where did you guys go with JAFF? Were you going about? You specifically, where did you end up?
I'm when we left that place, I'm just gonna say, I might be a fucking retard, but
Right.
I know we have robbed someone, and I know they're most likely going to be on the lookout for us.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah.
Any shop Zarlok walks past now because he's a retard. He's just going to crawl past the window on his hands and knees.
We did illegitimately obtain everything we bought from the magician's shop yesterday. Even saying the word bought in that sentence is wrong because there was no monetary exchange.
Mate, we're barons of Emberfield, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? We've got titles.
Let's get there then.
Yeah, I just want to say I'll pick up like sandwiches and things and crisps for the journey.
This is why you're the mum of the group. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just a range, a
So,
smattering.
Are you heading off to?
The
Because in the
port.
market is where you found
Oh,
the
Deryk.
jam lady.
Oh, well then, as we're passing by, yeah, for sure. Come on,
So
we'll make
as
a
you
pit
guys
stop.
are walking through, the Grand Bazaar, make perception checks for me.
You're damn right.
Am I not with them? Yeah.
Oh no,
Let's say
you're
we've
there
met
now.
up.
You're
Over here,
in
mate.
the Grand Bazaar going to the market at this point.
Look at that. Look at that. That's what I say.
Absolutely huge, yeah.
Well, Gildor and Yeg, but mainly Yeg. I think Yeg you point out to Triple G because you noticed this.
And he,
As you're
unlike
walking
the
through,
others, manages to
the
see
Grand
it.
Bazaar, you see a small gnomish man with a stack of papers, and he's handing it out to passers-by.
Oh no!
And
I
on
feel like I'm gonna
paper
throw up.
Are two very rough drawings
Oh,
of a
fuck.
Goliath man and a
Oh,
elven
no.
man wearing a trench coat. And he's saying, "Have you seen these guys? Some stuff has gone missing from my shop, and I need to ask some questions. I think they're behind it. If you see them, please let me know." And you see that behind this gnomish gentleman is a big half-orc man with a big warhammer on his back, looking like he was a bodyguard.
I immediately take my cloak of invisibility off, put it on Zarlok. Actually, no, fuck. I don't have disguise self-selected. Shit! Boys, I fucked up, and I'm gonna use my invisibility charge and sprint to. I'll say I'll meet you at the Waterside port, and I sprint off invisible.
Fucking amazing.
Do I see them handing out these flyers?
I think we can just tell him to burn it, mate.
You don't see them, but I will say that Yeg has pointed it out to Triple G and can.
So I've now seen it as well.
Yes,
I have no idea.
I'm explaining to you in great detail.
Yeah.
Right, Zarlok's walking straight up to him.
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
This is a great idea.
Zarlok's walking straight up to him.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on Zarlok
And,
while he tries to walk up to him.
and-
I'm casting
and-
Charm
trust
Person
me,
on you as you try and walk
Zarlok's
up
going to
to him.
turn around. Trust me on this one. I've got this.
No, I don't.
I've got this. Right?
He just refused.
I've got this.
I'm going to cast blindness, deafness, darkness, and Charm Person on Zarlok.
Wait. I need you to all be very clear what's going on. Zarlok, you're going towards the people.
I'm going towards the people handing out the guy.
Okay, just so I'm not being a cunt here, can I get agreement from Yeg?
I am agreeing with you here.
This is a bad idea, what he's about to
It's
do.
not a bad idea. This is Zarlok here, guys.
It's a
Come
bit
on.
of a bad idea, regardless.
It's Zarlok. This is Zarlok, right?
And that's
Come on.
fine. It's JAFF who's stopping you. So please, mate.
Yeah, but
hero
Jaff, you know
cries.
Zarlok, and you know his plans go well all the time.
You literally, that is
Are you
outrageous.
trying to stop him or are you letting him go? I need an answer.
I'm gonna let him go.
Oh, fuck. Okay, this better work, mate.
So you start to walk through the crowd straight towards him, and obviously you are a good foot taller than everyone else.
I'm gonna stay close behind him though.
So as you start to get closer, the gnome sees you and says, "There he is. That's him. He's there."
I'm gonna go.
And he taps his half-orc guy, and he says, "Barra, grab him, Barra. Get him, Barra." And the half-orc guy starts to wade through the crowd straight towards you.
I'm gonna put my hands out, like, be like, mate, stop, mate, stop. What has my twin brother done now? Come on. You're having a fucking laugh, yeah? What's he done now? Tell me what he's done. Stop. I don't want no problems. I can sort this out, mate.
Make a deception or a performance check. You can choose.
Can I inspire him while
You
he's
can
saying
inspire
this?
him as well. So you can also roll a d6 to add to it. So make your check and add a d6. Performance or deception. Cool. And add a roll a d6. I'll tell you now, before you roll it, if you get less than a 3, it's not looking good, bruv. The orcish man is literally, he's got his hand on the hilt of his great hammer on his back and he's ready to basically take a swing at you. And Fizzbang, the gnomish gentleman, says, Wait. Your twin brother? Explain.
I don't even think this is gonna work. Right, mate. Listen, my twin brother, he's got a bit off the rails, and right, we're currently hunting him down for him. He's robbed my money, and he's obviously done you a bit dirty. So I've got fuck all on me. What's he done to you? You ain't told me shit. You just started fucking chasing me, mate.
Your twin brother and his elven scoundrel of a friend, they fleeced me last night. I've got a potion that's missing. I'm gonna get into a lot of trouble. I've got a cloak of invisibility that is on order from a very dangerous man from a very dangerous place that I was meant to get to him. All I know is it's gone. I felt like I've been charmed by some magical effects, and I'm putting 2 and 2 together and I'm getting 4. I need my potion back, and I need my cloak back. Otherwise, I am a dead man.
Listen, son, there was a big party last night, alright? And I'll be honest, what you're saying is, it sounds like you had a bit of puff too, right? I was a bit dizzy this morning, felt like I had a bit too many potions. I get what you're saying, mate. I get what you're saying. How the fuck do you know they robbed you?
Well, they were my last customers of the night, and before them, I had everything. And then,
right, and did you see him walk out with a cloak?
Well, it's a fucking invisibility cloak, mate. I'm not going to see him wear it, am I?
Okay, but now it feels like you're just arguing against your bad business.
That's what I mean, mate. And listen, at the end of the day, where are these potions kept that have been apparently stolen?
Well, they were just on the counter as display potions. That's.
Mate, you're having a laugh. Sure, display potions? What the fuck, mate? If they're display potions, surely it's just water in there. Come on.
What?
It's all right. Don't worry. What's your? Listen, mate. I'll take your number down. What's your name? We'll get this sorted. Trust me, mate. Hang on one sec. I want to turn around and be like, has anybody got a piece of paper?
Yeah, and I'll rip a piece of my notebook out and just.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god.
Right, mate. Take this. Write everything down. All your info, and I'll give you a bell as soon as I find out. As soon as I find this fucking lump.
He says, well, I'm Fizzbang, of Fizzbang's Oddities and Eccentricities. I'm a travelling merchant. I'll be heading to Ilaris for a while, be there for about a month. So if you find it, send word. But just know, I'm going to have people keeping a lookout for your brother. And if they find him, they're getting that stuff back for me.
What was the bloke's name that I just had a fight with?
Pike.
Right, mate. I can tell you his name, right? His name is Pike, right? I'm telling you, right? Last I heard, we're at the moment, right? But we're heading north. We're gonna try and find in the slums, and there also has been a bit of a lead towards where those where they like all the big posh schoolies or whatever the fuck that place is.
Oh no, don't you fucking dare!
And,
don't you dare send them to
and
fucking Greg. No,
I've heard, mate.
Speak up,
I've heard,
I'm
mate.
gonna be like, don't you fucking dare!
Right, mate. I've heard that
What
there's
is
a bloke
your
there, and
what's
his
your
name's
problem?
right. His name's Pike. So I've heard he might be there. So I don't know, but
No, he's not there. He's not
listen,
there.
I can tell you what he wears. He wears like a baggy, like what's it called, like kilt type situation. Like obviously we're a bit different, me and him. He's a bit how would you say it? A bit run down, a bit dodgy, a bit like he wears snidey stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like look at me, I'm fucking top tier. So I like to look the part, if you get what I'm saying. So as soon as I find him, I'm sending him your way. But how do I even know he's gonna get your way? Because if he don't give me my fucking money back, he might not even make it, son. So we'll I'll be in touch, alright?
Fizzbang, the gnome, he touches like the leg of his orcish friend, and his orcish friend picks him up and brings you up to your eye level, and he says, "Listen here. I know some dangerous people. If I don't see your brother soon, you're gonna regret it. Right, Barra, we're going to Gregor's house. You might know
No,
something."
I'm not having this.
They're starting to walk off. They're starting to walk
Gregor
off.
will be able to protect Pike, mate.
Gregor's
No,
fine, mate. Gregor's fine.
Like, no, I hate that it's happened. I hate that it's happened, but I'm sorry, Gregor
Him and
will
his
be
dangerous
okay.
mates are going to the one NPC that we actually fucking like love. I'm not having this. I'm gonna.
Oh no, please don't do anything stupid. I've not done anything stupid.
I'm gonna cast.
Oh no. This always goes well.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, and I'm gonna disguise myself as Triple G, and I'm gonna say, I'm the one who stole your shit. Come and get me. And then presumably they turn around and see me, right?
Yeah, they're going to turn around and they're going to see you. And then Fizzbang's going to say to Barra, "There's the fucker after him!" And they're just taking off after you.
Fucking get him! He's got my fucking money!
I'm going to cast Fly on myself. And I'm going to take off into the sky. And I'm going to fly towards the water.
So, what's your movement speed? Or is fly just you get your movement speed as a fly, basically?
No, it's 60 feet when I cast Fly.
Alright, so in one turn you can get 60 feet away.
Well, I'm going to fly directly up into the air first,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fine.
take off towards the water.
So, we won't roll initiative because there's no need to, but he is going to, as you get 60 feet up in the air, Barra's going to pull out his crossbow and try and hit you.
Okay.
He is going to have a +5 to hit. So what's your
Okay.
AC?
16.
Cool, so he needs to roll 11 or higher. He hits for 1d6 plus 3 damage. So he does 8 damage. You need to make a concentration check. DC is 10, otherwise you'll lose concentration on fly and you're going to fall 60 feet.
So just
Fuck.
a Constitution saving throw, yeah?
Con saving throw, yeah.
Gee whiz, man.
Stupid
Oh
Fail.
my
word.
god. Oh
So-
dear.
You've taken 8 points of damage. You have failed your concentration check. Let me just check the full damage rules so I don't do this wrong. 1d6 for every 10 feet, so you're going to take 66 damage.
No, I didn't fly 60 feet up in the air.
Yes, you did. You
Is
just
that-
told me you were
is that
gonna
not what
fly
you
I
directly
said,
60 feet.
yeah, and no, I didn't. I said I'll fly directly up in the air. I didn't say how far.
Oh, I think I said twice. What do you do? Do you move your full movement?
I fly directly up in the air, and then I said I take off towards the water. All right, no,
Oh,
fine.
he
Wait,
did say
so I
that.
take 66 points of damage. I'm
No.
unconscious.
So you take 13 points of damage as you fall
Okay.
and you land prone.
Ugh, what are those rolls?
They're awful
Ugh.
rolls. Yeah. So I'm gonna say you flew 60 feet. You're probably landed prone about 10 feet away. You no longer have access to fly.
I don't know why you're laughing. You're the cunt who sent them there, you silly cunt. You fucking prick.
So it's now we are now actually going to have to roll initiative because you can't get away very easily anymore. So can everyone? What I need to do? I'm going to just quickly.
Can I join the two the two guys and fight everyone else?
So you're all going to be involved at this point. So I'm not. You know.
No,
what,
I mean like, can I fight JAFF?
Yeah, go on then, fight me.
I'm joking.
Am I here?
No, you have invisibility the rest of the port.
Does this bait out my clothing situation?
Oh no, thugs.
Bug one is good. Ignore their hit points and everything. I'm just using them as tokens so you can see where they are in the map. They're going to be probably more about there. So now everyone click on the tokens and roll initiative for me.
Does this bait out my like clothing situation and that I don't actually have a twin brother?
I think he still believes
not
you.
yet. That he still believes you at that point.
Sorry, am I rolling or not?
But what
Roll for me,
okay.
and I'll make a perception check on your turn to see if you know what's going on. This is just going to act as like this is the square that you're fighting in, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to take on my form of dread.
I have a question for you because I think I'm going to allow you to make your decision yourself. Does your form of dread revert you back to looking like JAFF, or is your form of dread a Gildor Gilgalad version of your form of dread?
I'm going to make it a Gildor Gilgalad version. So I'm going to take that on. So I'm going to regain 14 temp hit points. I'm going to... How far? I have half my movement, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to move to... And then I'm going to cast Darkness. Well, that's bonus action and action. So, yeah.
And all the movement you have, yeah. Cool. All right, Zarlok, you're up.
I'm going into a rage and I'm going to move to here.
Gildor, make a perception check for me. You see yourself fly up 60 feet into the air, get hit by an arrow, and plummet 60 feet back down, and probably realise some sort of shenanigans are going on. I would say once if you use your full round to move and dash, next round you will be within viewpoint of everything that's going on, because it's not really and truly you're probably more like up here from how far you've moved. So if you want to
go on, I'll forfeit
yeah.
whatever movement you want me to do to be back in for next
so
round.
what's your speed basically?
30 feet, 60 feet.
So yeah, 60 feet. I'll get you in there, and then you're now in the fight. Like you can now see stuff. Barra is gonna come up to you, and he gets a +5 to hit. So does a nat one. So he swings with his hammer, and I think some of the darkness from Jeff's fear of darkness sort of interferes with him. He can't really get a good view. Swings wildly past you. Because of a nat 1, I'm going to say his second attack has disadvantage. Does an 11 hit? I'm assuming no.
No.
I guarantee it doesn't. Cool. Yeg, you are up.
I'm going to run 30 feet forward, get all my movement in, bang, and then I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter on Barra.
I would actually say I don't think you have line of sight because of the darkness that's going on from JAFF.
Really?
If you want to make your 30 feet of movement like that, you'll have line of sight.
Yeah, then I will
Cool.
do that,
So
as long as I can get line of sight on him.
Yeah, that's fine. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
He is getting a -1 to this. He's got to roll a 17 on the dice.
Dickhead.
I think it's a nat 20. So he takes half damage, I'm guessing. No, nothing happens.
Brilliant.
Cool. So you try and make him laugh, but he is too focused on whacking the fuck out of Zarlok to even care about this.
Joke didn't land.
Fizzbang's go is going to see you run into the fray and realise that there's 2 Gildors going on and realise there's some sort of shenanigans going out.
I'm invisible still.
Oh, yes, you are invisible. Sorry, ignore me. In that case, you can't see JAFF. He's going to see that this bard Dragonborn has tried to attack his mate. He is going to go into his pocket and pull out a magic wand, which is a wand of magic missiles.
Great.
And he's going to expend 3 charges to attack you with 7 magic missiles, basically.
What?
So, yeah, 1 charge. So, sorry, 3 charges, 4. Sorry, 4 magic missiles. So you take a total of 11 points of damage because they all hit. There's no save.
Mate.
Pulls out a wand and just fires out pew 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 4 little red arcane darts that all just hit you square in the chest and knock you backwards. Jaff, you're up.
All right. If I move next to Zarlok, am I still technically covered by the darkness or no?
I'll say you are.
Okay. I will then go for Barra twice with my glaive.
His AC is 16. 25 hits, 14 misses. So roll damage once.
So damage. He also takes extra d10. 2.
So 18 points of slashing damage, halved because he is raging. So 9 plus 2 necrotic for a total of 11. So 11 points of damage.
I can technically replace all of the damage with necrotic if I want to.
You can then.
Holy.
So in that case, it isn't 11, it is 20.
Wow.
So another.
Can I also use my heroic inspiration to re-roll that attack roll?
The second one, yeah, you can.
Gee whiz.
Roll.
Barrett. It's nice knowing you, mate.
13 plus 5 is 18 points of damage. So you, through the darkness, your glaive just pierces out and 2 jabs to the waist, like the waist, like the side area of Barrett's, like always where his kidneys are. Just jab in, back out, in again, and back out, and his orcish red blood starts to drip down his side.
Can you also make a con save for me? Oh no, sorry, wisdom save.
Wisdom save, so he gets a -1. What's the DC?
DC. I don't know. Do we just use my spell save DC for my form of dread?
Spell save DC.
16.
16. So he's got to roll 17 on the dice. Fails. So I'm assuming he's scared of you.
He's frightened.
He's frightened. So just remind me. That means he's got can't attack you. Can't get any closer.
I believe so.
Yeah. I can do it here. If I go apply status.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Yeah, done it.
And can't move any closer. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I will say that because you are in the darkness, you're not in its line of sight.
Yeah, that's fine.
You still can't move close to the source of fear. Cool. At this point, there is hysteria in the market. People are seeing a full-on brawl break out, magic's flying around left and centre, a big globe of darkness happen. There are NPCs that are just all dotted around everywhere, and they are screaming. One older lady is screaming out saying, "Get the guards! Get the guards! What's going on?"
Nightmare.
Zarlok, you're up.
Zarlok's gonna get done for murder now. So.
Ka-chow!
24 hits. I'll say just roll damage on that one because it's probably going to be enough to kill him.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry, it doesn't because he's raging and that is slashing damage, so he's just alive.
Do we want to kill him? Is that a good idea?
I don't think we should kill him. I think we should just leave him near dead and run.
And then run and fucking run because now we're under an especially quick time limit.
Zarlok, it's up to you. He looks like he's close to death. Are you attacking him again?
Fuck!
He's like put himself in this situation.
I haven't done shit.
What do you mean you haven't done shit? You fucking sent him to the only NPC that we get along with, you fucking
fuck up!
silly
You've got too many of my...
You also approached them.
You approached them, said I have this, and then was like, here's an NPC we care about. Go kill them!
They're gonna fuck see these pricks again!
Yeah, because they've just murdered fucking Gregor.
We was never gonna see...
Gregor's level.
Yes, we
Gregor's
were!
level 20.
No, he wasn't!
Gregor's level
Why?
20.
Why would you assume we wouldn't meet Gregor again when we've already met him multiple motherfucking times? This campaign
Because
is our
if we
friend.
held a party, and I had an input, he wouldn't be fucking coming.
Gregor's only got one fucking leg.
Poor fucking thing.
I'm in shock. I'm in
Zarlok,
shock.
what are you doing? You've got another attack that you can use. Are you attacking Barra? Are you moving around Barra to attack Fizzbang? What are you doing? If you don't want to provoke attack a swimming pit, you can move in like this direction, and that way you're still in
Yes.
range.
Can't that
cool.
be? That can be non-lethal damage, though, can't it?
It can be if you want it to be. It's up to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out.
All right, cool. Well, you've hit, so that's going to do it. So Barra is not dead. You as you run round him, you just with like the butt of Stormcleaver, just clonk him over the head, and he collapses to the ground in a heap. Blood's still pouring out of him, but he's stable. And if you want to use your bonus action to enter a frenzied rage, you can.
Yes,
or you
I
can
will.
just leave. Cool. So you're in frenzied rage.
My fucking headset fell off. Yeah, I will.
So from your next go, you can make a third attack, but it costs you your bonus action to get into your frenzy rage for now. Cool, that's him gone. Gildor, you're up.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on Fizzbang, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yep.
I'm gonna give him my 11 portent roll against my spell save DC, and I'm gonna suggest to him, take your friend, leave, and when the police come, say it was a big misunderstanding.
Stop handing out fucking posters.
Yeah, and stop handing out fucking noddy posters.
Cool. And the duration is up to 8 hours. Okay. Cool. So he's failed. So Fizzbang is going to come over here and he's going to attempt to drag his friend away. But Fizzbang is an extremely small gnome and he's an extremely big orc. So he literally gets this far away before his turn ends. Zarlok, Fizzbang has left your range. You do get an attack opportunity if you would like it.
Will, I'm currently just washing my hands. 1 second. Right. I am getting an attack opportunity because I'm taking this cunt with me.
If you want to attack Fizzbang, you can attack him, yes.
Fizzbang is getting it.
Cool. 15 hits,
dear.
he's got an AC of 12, so roll damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
12. As you told him to flee with his friend, he has then been clattered over the back with the blade of Zarlok, and is in a bad way. Barrett is unconscious. Yeg, on your turn.
Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, fucking
A bunch
hell.
of guards turn up from the edge of the market and say, "Nobody move!" And they're all pointing crossbows at all of you. One's aimed at Fizzbang, one's aimed at Zarlok, one's aimed at Yeg, and Gildor, you're no longer visible because you cast a spell, aren't you? So you're still you're now.
Can I drink my potion?
It's not your turn, so when it gets to your turn, you can.
Right,
if you want.
okay.
Nobody move. Yeg, it's your turn.
This is gonna have to be the greatest loot performance of all time.
This is not what I planned for the session. Well, I didn't really have a plan for the session, but it wasn't this. Whatever it wasn't this.
You know, I'm going to say something along the lines of, officers, it was all this gnome's fault. He started a fight, handing out posters, propaganda, and we tried to put a stop to him. Get him!
Make a persuasion check for me.
Thank you.
I'm going to say, because you're all in combat, it will be with disadvantage.
Damn, dude.
Can I shout
don't
from
worry
inside
about
the
it.
smoke? He's right, and try and
Oh, that's
inspire them.
huge. That's huge.
Okay, well, that's good anyway.
Alright, on that 18, if it was a 20, you would have got a bit more, but on that 18,
Wait, could I inspire him?
it's not your go. Unfortunately, we're still
true.
on efficient initiative. So, on the 18, they're going to keep their bows trained at all of you, but they're going to look at Fizzbang, and they're going to look at a few of the passers-by, and they say, no one leaves until we get to the bottom of this.
No worries.
Everyone, put your weapons down and come to us for questioning.
Okay.
It's Fizzbang's go. We're
Yeah.
going to go through one more round of initiative to see what everyone does on their turn, and then we'll see if we.
He's still being
come up with
suggested
He is
to.
still, he is still suggested. Yeah. Then it,
So
No one say anything.
Fizzbang is going to say, "Listen, officers, it was a misunderstanding. I apologise. I was handing out propaganda.
Naughty
I should
post.
do that. I'm going to Louis. What is your spell save DC?
16.
I'm going to
Oh
make
no.
a insight check as a group for the guards.
Bastards.
As a group of them, because there is 5 of them, each one would, in theory, probably have a wisdom bonus of somewhere between 0 and 1. So for 5 of them, I'm going to give them a +3 as a group. So if, as a group, they beat your DC, they will know that he's under some sort of magical effect and is being 100% truthful. If they fail your DC, then they're going to believe everything you said, and the conversation's over.
Oh fuck.
So
Okay, cool.
they need to roll a 13 or lower. So the odds are in your favour.
Silvery
Okay, roll a
barbs.
16.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. Okay, that is a reaction, isn't it? It's not an action.
It is. It's a reaction.
Okay, so they have to re-roll it.
I'm so scared.
Well, lower than 13 is what they've got to roll. 12 or lower.
Oh my word. We're fucked.
They're going to
boys.
say, put your weapons down and come to us.
Okay.
We will not ask again.
Fair enough.
So, Jeff, you are the first to act. What do you do?
Am I fully enveloped by the darkness, or would I need to take like a single step back?
You are fully enveloped in the darkness. So, in theory, you can do whatever you want.
this is
But
such a
obviously,
problem.
I will say, if some spell or something comes from that they can see, they're going to assume there is someone else here and that you're not complying with their request. But you are currently still, for all intents and purposes, completely obscured in darkness.
So I'm gonna go completely invisible. I mean, I'm in the darkness anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go completely invisible, which is a free action. And then I'm gonna cast minor illusion to create a scream sound just off from like outside the market of like a young girl.
So the range is 30 feet. So,
As far away as I possibly can. And
so it's fine. So I mean, roughly, let me just have a look roughly where we can be going to. Line. So if somewhere like you're going around this way, basically away, or obviously because you're not going towards them, you're going to be going like.
well, but yeah, like behind some kind of like building or something. Just
Yeah,
like
I'll say that
scream.
like along this row is like a row of shops. So
Yeah.
if you can have it emanating from the shop, basically. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So you do that. We'll see how the guards. I should actually probably. I'm gonna put the initiative because the guards came on Yeg's go. I'm gonna put the initiative basically directly before Yeg. Sorry. So they'll react to that on their initiative. But it has been a screen.
Okay, I am gonna hold my action, and the action I'm holding is a fireball.
All right. Is there a trigger for that, or are you holding it until you think is the right time to do it?
If one of them makes an attack roll on any one of us, I am throwing a fireball.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Barra's knocked out. It's the guards' turn. So they've heard this scream, and the leader of the guards at the front is going to say, Jonathan, go check that out. And he's going to send one of these guys who's going to start heading. He's going to dash 60 feet there. And then the leader of the guards says, if you do not lay down your weapons, we will open fire. This is your last warning.
I am going to.
Oh, sorry. Before I do that, actually, I need to make an investigation check. What's your spell save DC, JAFF? 16.
16.
Cool. This guard's going to get a +1 to his intelligence, so he's got to roll 15 to work out whether or not it's a fake illusion or real. 9, so he thinks it's real.
What an idiot.
He's going to investigate some more. Cool. Yeah, you're up.
I'm going to put my dagger of returning on the floor and say, I'm listening, I'm cooperating.
Is that all you do with your action?
Can I?
Your return?
What if I do that? Can I also hold an action to fireball at the same time as Gil? So if one of us is attacked, I also will do that.
You have fireball.
Yeah, don't question it, boys.
But yeah, that's completely fine.
Yes.
You can also ready that fireball with your action, because I would say it's a free action to put your gun, your dagger down.
Yeah. The
Cool.
one that will return to me. That's exciting.
Fizzbang is going to put his hands up in the air. He's got like a magical pouch in his pocket. He's going to just put that on the floor and put his hands up.
He's a
and
crim,
yes.
I promise.
Yeah. Jaff, you are still currently concealed. What are you going to do?
Okay, I'm going to run over to the other edge of... I'm going to run over to the other edge of my darkness to where I'm still concealed and cast Minor Illusion again off over, like, this way of
Yeah, that's fine.
another scream.
That will happen on the guard's turn. So no one's making the attacks. Zarlok, you're still... So it's now your turn. The guards have made an ultimatum. Put your weapons down and they're going to open fire. At this point, YEGOR's acquiesced. And so is Fizzbang.
I'm drinking that fucking potion.
Drinking that potion.
I'm drinking that fucking
Okay.
potion.
Can you roll me a d6? 3's okay. 1 would have been really bad.
What was you going to
6 would
say?
have been really
Oh,
good.
you can say 1's really bad. Okay.
Yeah, a 1's really... You would not have wanted a 1. A 6 is really good. 3 is sort of a middling effect. What you get... So you drink the potion and you open it up and it is this... it's like a grey liquid with these... Sorry, it's a yellow liquid with these grey, silvery flecks of almost like... They almost look like iron in them. So you pull it out and you chug it, you chug it, you chug it, you chug it. And you grow in size to about 30 feet tall. You take up this much space. Yeah. You are now taller than every... Like, you are about the same height as every building around you.
Whoa.
You have no actual bonuses to anything. Like, it doesn't increase your strength or your speed or anything like that. You are just fucking massive right now. That is a bonus action to do so. I will say, though, that according to the guards, is not you acquiescing to their demands. So,
Do you not think?
so you've now grown in size. You are now 30 feet tall, and you have an action to do whatever you want.
Does that mean I have any intimidation, like bonuses or?
I will say you have advantage on intimidation checks, and I'll give you advantage. You are in a rage anyway, so you have that as anyway. But you'd have advantage on strength checks as well.
I'm just gonna hold. So this means Stormcleaver's fucking humongous as well now, doesn't it?
Yes, all of your gear has also grown in size.
Fucking hell.
Because you've grown, you basically tripled in size. I'll say that the range of Stormcleaver has also tripled, so you can attack from 15 feet away.
Right, I'm gonna. How fucking long does it? Like forever.
You don't know. You don't know how long it's going to last.
Right, I'm just gonna hold on to Stormcleaver, like, and just say, think about this.
Okay. Are you trying to intimidate them with that? Is that your,
Yes.
your aim?
Yes.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Please be a nat 20. Please.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
My God.
Please.
Oh
Alright, well,
my God, that was a +4 with advantage.
I
Yeah.
can't fireball for...
Wait, on Jan, on my silvery barbs, can we in retrospect say, oh wait, no, he's already got advantage. Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's with advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm going to give him my 15.
You give him 15. Okay. All right. So you stand up. You feel some divinatory magic go through you, and as you bellow at the top of your lungs, and it is loud. Like your voice booms across like the entirety of the market section of Waterside. We'll see how the guards react on their turn. Gildor, you're up. Your ready action never got used because there was no attacks by anyone. But Zarlok has now grown in size, but obviously you don't know how they're going to react to him growing in size on that intimidation check.
I'm going to either cast Suggestion again on the head guard. Oh no, fuck, it's concentration, and I'm still casting it on Fizzbang. I'm gonna hold another fireball again.
Gonna hold another fireball. Right. It's the guards going now because they go before Yeg. The leader of the guard is going to see you grow to 30 feet tall. Is going to look back and say, "Jason, we need reinforcements. Go to the barracks."
Oh, God.
No.
And he is going to head off 30 feet that way. And the other 3 guards are all going to make attacks at you, Zarlok. They're all going to have their crossbows out.
That is a bad idea.
They're all going to attack. They will have a +5 to hit. So your AC does that will hit. A 12 won't hit. So 2 hits.
Alright.
So they're going to get 4, so 10 plus 6, 16 points of damage, halved because you're raging to 8.
Do you two unload your fireball at this point then?
Yeah, at this point, both of your fireballs go off.
Do you actually? I actually don't know if I can bring myself to throw it. Are we looking back? This is entirely our fault. I don't know if I can fireball 3 men for just doing their job.
It's up to you. It's up to you. If you guys want to let off your fireballs, you can.
I hear Gil say this, and I go, "Oh shit! No, you're right. You're right. We shouldn't."
Can I? Oh,
You're right, but Zarlok can't.
I mean, yeah, it's your go. So in theory, you can make your fireball your action, or you can choose a different course of action right now.
Look at please look at your spells. Surely, if anyone is going to fix this, you're the only person left who can stop this from.
That really does not bring me a lot of confidence because I don't have a lot in the way that can actually stop what's currently going on. There's too many things. Are you really? I just don't think that's a good idea, Yan. I can see you clicking around.
I'm just actually looking at your spells in general.
I think it's fine. Waterside's done now. We're done here, boys.
We might as well. We have 2 options. We either let ourselves be arrested or we burn Waterside to the ground.
To be real, there's only one option there.
Triple G wouldn't last 5 minutes in prison. He'd be bummed instantly.
We found you in a prison.
Yeah, exactly. I've been in there for 4 minutes. I've been in it for 4 minutes.
Oh my god, he loves
What is his
prisons.
name from Prison Break? Like Teabag or something, the one who holds people's pockets.
Yeah.
Just so you all know, I'm firmly blaming Zarlok for this. I think this is entirely Zarlok's fault.
This was your fault.
How is this my fault?
I don't think anyone here is actually blameless, barring maybe Yeg. Zarlok and Gildor done the stealing. A lot of the way has to go on Zarlok because he was part of the stealing, and then he attacked, and then he made the
I think
attack.
the thing is, it depends on where you're starting the fault because in reality, you guys shouldn't have fucking stolen anything. That would kind of set off the chain of events.
Don't be friends with fucking Zarlok then.
I didn't even want to distract him. I just
kidding.
Don't be friends with Zarlok
I
at the
didn't
end.
want him to go attack fucking
Shit.
Gregor and his one leg.
I'm sorry. I've seen you commit cold-blooded murder, but we're now above stealing, are we? Right. Okay.
I didn't rag on him for
goes.
stealing. What I ragged on was the fact that his alternative was, go kill fucking Gregor and this one like little NPC haven we have.
I didn't say Gregor, I said fucking Pixie Mink, the cunt that fucking
Gregor's gonna be like,
Rambum, man.
come kill my little fucking mate, will you? His mum, his fucking wife and his son are already dead, and you're like, go kill like the only other people he cares about.
Yeah, he's
Gregor's level 20.
Yeah, Greg is actually like a nice guy.
When was Gregor level 20?
Always, fucking since always.
He's
always
I
been
wasn't
level
even
20.
here when he
Yeah.
was made level 20, and I know
When
that.
was he made level 20?
I did say in passing that Yegor is a level 20 adventurer. Regardless,
okay, that's
He
my
definitely
bad.
did.
I didn't know that.
regardless, Yeg, it's your go. I will say this now. One guard has headed off to get reinforcements, which means
Okay.
at some point the entirety of the town's guard are going to be here.
We need to run. We need to run away. We need to run away.
If you're here, you're getting arrested. If you're still
Okay,
engaged in
boys.
combat, they will be attacking you. If you're not here, then maybe there'll be more than just Fizzbangs.
What I'm gonna shout.
You next time you get to
What I'm going to do is, I'm going to say, boys, head back to the Grey Quarter. But I'm actually going to make us all run to the port.
Can I pick up Fizzbang as I run off?
Fucking hell.
Why?
Because he's the one who's got the fucking bounty on us. The other bloke.
Oh yeah, the guards haven't seen this, have they? They've got no idea.
Well, I'd rather have the guards after us than fucking the most wanted person, like the most fucking dangerous person, apparently, according to this bloke.
Why do you care so much about this little guy?
Right,
Because he's getting tortured and I'm finding who this person is.
I will say, if the group considers that you guys want to flee, we could break initiative. We could turn this into a skill challenge as you guys try to get from here to the port using Zarlok as a bit of a battering ram to get through. And yes, Zarlok, you can pick up Fizzbang on your journey if that's in agreement with this. If that's what everyone wants to do. We could
Yes, I don't want to be.
We can't.
The full
we
weight
can't be
of my
arrested.
responsibility has hit mid-fight, and I'm horrendously.
Gregor,
hungover.
he's
Get
going to
me
be
out of it.
so pissed, man, especially after last night. Do you know what I mean? It's just not nice to do. It's disrespectful.
Alright, so we are out. We're coming out of initiative. We're gonna get rid of this turn order, and we are going to bring up the map of Waterside.
I'm not going to be within range to send a message to Gregor, am I?
No, I think it's not that far.
120 feet. It's not.
Yeah. Way too far. So you guys are about here in the market, right? So we are in this skill challenge. So Zarlok, you are taking the lead. I need you to make a survival check to try and get to the port as quick as you can. And pick
Do I still have advantage or no?
Not on this, not on survival checks, unfortunately.
So
you
please, my brother.
You are
please.
basically carving a path through the market.
Oh,
I need
boys.
to make
good luck.
a survival check and an athletics check with advantage. So survival check normal and athletics with advantage.
For fuck's sake.
Cool.
Come on, mate.
Athletics with advantage.
Need you to step up.
You make great progress clearing a path through the market, and within one round of combat, you have literally managed to clear out a path about 80 feet to 100 feet towards the port. Unfortunately, in doing so, you have trampled on a lot of shops, and a few people may have been injured and possibly worse through your journey.
Right.
As you have had no real,
Fuck 'em.
like, you've just sort of gone as the crow flies towards the port, breaking everything in your path, and the rest of the guys have been followed.
Zarlok's never coming back here again. He couldn't give one fuck.
Right,
Oh
as you
God.
guys make it to the edge of the port, Zarlok, you realise in your height there is not a single boat that can hold you. So you have to you need to make a constitution saving throw to try and almost fight off the effects of this potion as you are running down the way to the port. At the same time,
Can I ask a question?
You can indeed.
Am I tall enough to just run through the water?
Not very far. Like, for the first, 100 feet, 200 feet maybe.
Right.
But
Right, let me do this constitution saving throw then.
Cool.
It's
At the same
constitution.
time, constitution
Right,
saving
yeah.
throw. Yeah, not with advantage, just straight. At the same time, can Yeg and JAFF, seeing as you both know what Deryk looks like, I'm assuming you're going to try and find his boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make perception checks.
Perception.
Whilst you're doing that, on that 20 save, you manage to decrease in size just as you get about halfway through the port, and you are now along the long strip of the port, back to regular size Zarlok, and everyone's behind you. As you look behind you, guards are following. They're too far out of range because you were bounding too far, so the crossbow boats aren't quite getting to where you are. But you realise if you don't find this place soon, they are going to catch up with you. And on your perception checks, You are looking for the small boat that Deryk once had, and there are so many small boats. You're like, we've got no chance here.
I cast locate object on his boat.
Okay, you cast locate object on his boat. He's got a range of 1,000 feet, which is plenty. It is basically pointing to you. You're quite surprised because of what you've heard about Deryk. He was a very humble sailor. You look, and the biggest boat in the port, docked at the very, very edge, is this huge, like, wayfaring galleon. It's got like 3 different sails. It's got like the crow's nest is like actually this really nice, ornate, like mahogany wood. There's brass fixings. It's like a brand new. It looks like one of the you know the boat in Pirates of the Caribbean that they steal at the very beginning. Like
The black pearl.
Not the Black Pearl. The one owned by the actual like.
Oh yeah.
By the East Indian Trading Company. It's a beautiful like captain's boat, and that is the boat it's pointing at.
I'm gonna cast message to Deryk and say, "Favors come in. Get this boat ready to sail. We're boarding right now."
Cool. So you're all sprinting towards this boat, and as you get closer, you see Deryk's at the front. He's pulling down like the drawbridge so you can actually get from the port onto the boat, and he's just seeing smoke and screams billowing from the market. You guys all absolutely legging it, being chased by half the city guard who are trying to hit you with their crossbows.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, he looks at you in disbelief, and he calls out to his men, "Get the sails going! We're leaving now!" And as you all get on, he pulls up the little bridge that separates the boat from the edge of the port. And just as the guards get close enough to start taking pot shots, the sails open, the wind takes it, and off into the distance you go, just away from Waterside. And there are probably about 20 guards all stood by the edge, frantically trying to find one of the ships of the actual Waterside fleet, try and give chase.
Triple G is sobbing.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna slap Zarlok.
I think we need an intervention. Because that was actually bullshit.
Zarlok's going to say, if you ever do that again, you're out of the team.
I'm going to slap Zarlok again.
Right, you're out of the team and you're off the boat.
Listen, every single one of us was at fault there. This has not been a good day for the boys. Chalk it up, we go again.
Sorry, what did I do wrong?
Except, I feel like you were absolutely not to blame there.
Thank you.
Also, wait, I just realised, hang on, Luke, he was going to get to this fucking gaff and realise he didn't look anything like Zarlok and realise, oh fuck, there's not a 7-foot fucking Goliath. He might...
You did say that he looked a bit different than you.
And also, he could have just gone in and started stabbing people anyway.
Yeah.
Wow,
where the fuck is this person they stole from me, blah, 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 whatever. And you just fucking, like, oh, yeah, like, send them there. Like, you could have said you literally said beforehand, don't worry, I've got this. I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's let him do it. Let's let him.
Mate,
I will say, guys.
And then immediately sold out one of the few NPCs we care about.
Guys, can I just say, in my opinion, you guys have been low-key a little disrespectful. We actually quite like this place, and now this place is fucked. That's all.
Yeah,
that's
guys,
all I'll say.
guys.
No,
Life
mate.
wouldn't be worth living.
Stand on a pedestal here, mate.
Ifs, right?
You made an error and you fucked it up for us, and now we're in this situation because of other fuck-ups. But it was you that caused the root fuck.
I am going to highlight that everyone here, barring Yeg, has made a mistake, and now attaching nostalgia to the mistakes to guilt trip isn't particularly fair.
I'm sorry, but the idea that I made a mistake by trying to rectify Zarlok's fuck up, I don't think that's my mistake.
How is this
escalated us into
in our
combat?
group? I will never know.
I tried to distract him from Gregor's and fly away. It just so happened that this guy shot me, and the god above deemed that despite what I said, I flew 60 feet into the air.
Trying to fly away from that guy.
I'll let you know now, your patron, fucking loser.
The fact, also,
Going
just the
back
fact
to
that your
what
friends,
Yeg
the
said,
fact that
we fucking like this place, and
we
you
do.
lot just talk.
Yeah.
We went to Zayeth.
I'll give you a clue.
We were incredibly
Stop.
fucking respectful in Zayeth,
Yeah.
and then you guys come here and you fuck it for us immediately.
I'm
Well,
just
I'll
going to
give you a
say,
clue.
Incredibly
the fact that you're
respectful
friends,
when you've
the fact that you're
killed-
friends
killed
with a
Ciara's
fucking
daughter.
posh bully, right, says it all, doesn't it now? Says it all. You're friends with a fucking posh bully who wouldn't let me
He
in.
started a
to
school, brother. Like, he hasn't done anything wrong. He's like quite a well-respected dude in this place.
Listen.
Well,
listen.
he might be well respected, but he can suck my gooch at the end of the day.
Listen. This will not get us literally anywhere.
Deryk, take the boat to Zayeth. We're going to go to Zayeth and I'm going to piss all over
Do
everything.
you know what, mate?
No,
I will
you fucking.
Deryk, I will give you
what happened to-
1,500 gold if you just take me to fucking T-God right now. I want to be done. I want to sit down. I want to
I'm
have a cup
holding
of tea.
all of my actions to go on a murder and stealing spree in fucking Zayeth after that.
This
And
already
we'll
did
see
that.
how much
Already
everyone
did that.
else likes.
Deryk, be careful. I might give you.
Order. At this point, Deryk has climbed down from the rigging after having to get his boat ready to go
He's
in
sick
like
of us.
10 seconds. And he says, listen, whatever shit you guys started, you've now wrote me into it. I done you a favour all that time ago, and I was very, very thankful, especially for the fact that you have given me so much help. I wouldn't have anything I have if it wasn't for you guys, and I'm extremely grateful. But you're now very close to tearing down everything I've just built. I have to come back to Waterside. My business is based here at some point. Where do you guys want to go? I will take you there, drop you off, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to go straight to the Citadel, speak to Captain Mallard, and try and smooth this all over. Can't make any promises, but I have a little bit of sway. I've very quickly rose up through the ranks here, so maybe he'll hear me out. Maybe you guys can come back, apologise, and maybe just get a slap on the wrist rather than prison time or worse. But you guys can't make your shit my shit. That's not fair.
Careful,
Shut up, you big
Deryk.
fucking
Say-
baby.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, no, another NPC. Why don't you steal from him and kill him as well?
Yeah,
Dob
I
him
will.
in.
Right.
No,
Fucking
I'm not
big
for. I'm not for you picking and choosing when the high ground comes out. We're all equally as bad as each other. There's no.
I completely
worse one
disagree.
here. No.
I don't at all.
Guys,
I
we
don't
can, we
know.
can definitely still disagree with each other, but we really need to fucking get our heads
I
straight.
realise
Hey.
what it is.
Oh,
No.
God, here we go.
Hang on. I've just come to the conclusion.
Yeah.
My decisions have been. I knew I woke up a bit funny. Someone got me to smoke a spliff last night. I've never tried before.
Oh, God.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
still feeling it. I'm still feeling it.
Here we go. Shift the blame. Here it comes.
And it's. I think it.
I knew it wouldn't be your fault, but I wasn't sure how it wouldn't be your fault. I'm
Who
glad you've now
gave
cleared that
me
up for
who
us.
gave me spliff last night? I can't even remember if fuck my head that much.
I'm just mouthing I'm sorry to Deryk. Like, I have no fucking clue what to do. Like,
I reckon
nothing I say is working.
Deryk at this point has walked off. He's standing at the very front of the ship, and he's just staring into nothingness. You can't see his face, but he's just looking very pensive.
I'm gonna look at Triple G and say I'm gonna push him off.
Right.
I think
We
I'm going to
need
do
one.
laps with the boat just to
I'm the
fucking get
problem
away
here.
from
Oh, no,
everyone.
I'm the problem.
Okay. I am gonna hand in the middle of the four of us. Hands fucking in. We put this behind us. Everyone say sorry. It drawn a line. This never happened. We have to for the
Yeah,
fucking.
okay.
This is bigger than
three.
us. Hands in on three. We're sorry.
I'm gonna
3,
hold
2,
the whole
1.
speech.
Sorry.
Wait.
Ah, fuck.
Sorry.
Wait. I'm not saying sorry yet.
Oh.
If this gets brought up again in the future, Stormcleaver's going through JAFF's head.
Right. I think that, but we've not brought up Jeff murdering someone without explaining why. So
I had to have an intervention. We should have a fucking Zarlok intervention.
We've had
This is
we've had
getting
an
too
intervention
much.
now. We've had
an
an
intervention.
intervention.
We had a Zarlok intervention when you met.
Yeah, but we can always have more. Don't think it's a one and done type of deal.
And
you
to
know?
be fair, the original Zarlok interaction there was not violence. He fooled the guy, so it just
By selling
escalated
out
the way it did.
fucking Greg. Well, tell him somewhere else.
Well, listen, it is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes. You've made them, I've made them, he's made them, except Yeg, okay? And he's good enough to not pick the moral high ground here. Hands in the middle, we're sorry. 3, 2, 1, sorry.
Okay, thank you guys. Right.
I punch Jeff in the chest. Say sorry.
I just said it. How is this always my fault? Zarlok gets away
The
with it
mic
all
cut
the
out,
time.
all right? The mic
It's
cut
always
out.
my fault.
At this point, by the way, Deryk doesn't know where he's taking you. He's just taking off from Waterside Port, and is just sailing.
Fellhammer, we need to go to. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this, Deryk. I'm really sorry.
As
I
you go
wish.
to the front of the boat, Deryk's got tears in his eyes.
I'm going to give
Oh,
Deryk
fuck
a
off,
hug.
To be
I'm
fair,
gonna be
sorry,
like,
baby.
I'm not
All he's had to do is
Don't make
fucking
this
get the
about
boat
you.
ready in 5 minutes.
Derek, don't make this about you, Derek.
I'm
Don't
gonna
be so.
profusely apologise to Deryk, and I'm gonna be like, look, I'd hoped that we would have met under much more easier, nicer circumstances again. I'm really sorry about this. We've got some big cunt in our group who fucking makes everything bad all the time.
Careful, Jack.
And you're speaking to him as well.
Careful.
And we had to get out of there quickly because he kept making silly fucking
Careful.
decisions.
Last
Right, that's
warning.
it. I'm gonna attempt to push Jaff off.
No.
I'm gonna use
happened.
my
It's
reaction.
happened.
I'm gonna use
It's
my
happened.
reaction for gift of the gem dragon,
Who
and I'm
would've
gonna try and push
who
him
would've
off in
thought
return.
Yan would have planned this rift to come between our group
Yeah.
this early in the campaign.
Jan, this is actually your fault.
So, just so I'm aware, you are trying to push him off Zarlok, and you are then retaliating with your gift of the gem dragon, or
Yeah.
are you trying to make my life easier and not do this?
I'm
doing
getting in
it.
the way of both of them. I'm stopping them.
Yeah, I throw myself in the literally like get down, Mr. President, in front of this with
Synchronized Secret Service dives from both me and Gil.
Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to say, because there's no way in hell I'm going to have 40 rolls trying to rate what the fuck happens there. Here's what's going to happen. You will get into a bit of a pushing and shoving match, dangerously close to the edge of the boat. And Deryk
No!
looks at you all and says,
Here we go.
I'm taking you back to the port. And he tells his guys to turn around and you're going
That's
back
it.
to
Derrek's
Waterside.
getting killed as well.
Oh, fucking
I pull out. Wait.
No, Deryk, don't take us back, please.
Unless you guys sort yourselves the fuck out, I'm taking you there, I'm handing you into the guards, and we're fucking done.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I
what if I
put- no,
empty your
wait,
pockets and take your
no.
Oh my
No,
god!
wait, seriously.
You need to chill, brother. Okay, actually, guys,
Pull out.
let's think about this calmly. I think we go to different sides of the boat, and I think we
Yep.
just shut the fuck up until we get to Port Fellhammer.
Yep.
Please, Deryk, that's all we want. I'll whatever this journey would have cost you, I'll pay it. Let's just fucking get it done, okay? Our shit is now your shit, and I apologize.
Yeah.
There is not enough gold in circulation.
Fair enough. Then
to pay
don't
me
turn
for the shit
around.
You're putting me through right now. I just want you guys gone.
Yeah,
as
just
quick
take
as
us to
possible.
Port Fellhammer, Deryk.
I'm going. If I have any more problems, my crew will throw you all overboard.
Your crew can do fuck all.
You need to stop reacting.
No way, seriously. This is bigger than us four. You've got to remember that. This involves Yeg's parents, my parents. This involves fucking. This involves the whole world. Jack's parents. That one time they were in a wheat field in a flashback. This involves your granddad, and I punch him in the. I'm not supposed to know that. This is bigger than us. Please, everyone, just different sides of the boat. Sleep on it. Please,
Yeah.
blame me if you have to. Please, please just stop making talk, please.
Deryk goes back to the stern of the boat and begins setting a course for Port Fellhammer.
Okay.
And as the sun begins to sort of come down low into the late afternoon, early evening sky, off in the distance, you could see Port Philhammer. You guys come into dock, and the bridge is dropped down by some of the crew, and Deryk is nowhere to be seen. He has hidden himself somewhere deep in the bowels of the boat, clearly not wanting to have any conversation with you guys and just wanting you guys to
That's fine.
be gone as soon as possible.
Fuck off, Deryk. I leave whatever quantity you deem satisfactory on the side of the boat as we leave.
So I can pick it up as we walk past.
He's made it clear he doesn't want any gold. You can leave whatever you want, but he's made it clear he doesn't actually want any gold.
God's sake. I'm not leaving anything. He's been a fucking baby.
To be fair, he has been a bit whiny. We did make him start his business.
I will say, by the way, the journey was about 12 hours. If you want to take a long rest during that, you are more than welcome.
May as well.
Thank you.
I'm writing a new song.
What a restful, peaceful
It's called
trip.
Rockstar by Nickelback.
Zarlok's been doing press ups, but like
Restfully.
while doing a handstand. No, that's how Zarlok rests.
All right. You all depart
For the
at
whole
Port
12
Phil-
hours, he hasn't stopped.
You all get off the boat. I don't have a map for Port Philhammer, but there's nothing major of interest here. It's just a really big port. Like, it is the main port of Azureth. There are boats coming in and out, unloading cargo. There is a large amount of, like, inns and taverns that sailors usually stay at while they're docked for the night or stuff like that. And there's also some stables just off to the edge of the port where people usually buy and sell horses in case they need them to travel around through Azureth. If you guys want to go on foot, you'll reach Emberfield at about, the early hours of the morning, like I'm talking 3-4 a.m. If you take horses, you'll get there probably about 10 p.m, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. Whatever way we do it, it's good that we're coming in at night time. That's a big positive.
Yeah. So I don't think it matters. I think horses are great just because, it's a vibe. Rather than walking.
I don't mind. I'm happy to walk. I'm happy to also
Alright.
pay for the horses as a gesture of goodwill for the morale.
Well, we only need one horse because I can make a horse.
You can
Sorry,
make a horse.
you can
make a horse?
You can what now?
I can make a horse, so if 2 people get another horse, then I can make a horse that can carry 2 people.
As soon as JAFF said that, Zarlok looks at him and be like, and I can run as fast as a horse as well, so...
Yeah, you run. You run.
I will say, just for logistics wise, Zarlok will need his own horse. He waits.
Yes, I know. He's chatting. He will be having his own horse. He
Well,
will
then
not
we'll
be
like-
riding with no pussy hole.
We'll only need 2 horses then, if we want to get horses. But we can walk as well. I don't mind.
Let's walk, guys. Let's do it.
All right, so you begin your journey from Port Philhammer to Emberfield.
Damn straight.
So it's the late evening, like the sun has now set, and the road is still like fairly busy. There are wagons going from Emberfield to Port Philhammer taking cargo that was just delivered from Port Philhammer up to Emberfield. There's like some more produce rations going from Emberfield to Port Philhammer. There are like wagons of apples and carrots and potatoes from farmlands going down to like stock up all the taverns and all the people that need rations that are leaving on boats from Philhammer. As you get probably halfway, 2/3 of the way through the journey, I'd like you to make a perception check.
Good God, man! I have not perceived shit.
Well, I've been rolling like shit today.
Yeah, none of us have rolled particularly good today.
JAFF, on your 15, you notice up ahead there is a blockage / checkpoint in the road, and there are Northspire guards wearing the colours of Northspire standing there, sort of checking everything going to and from Emberfield and Port Philhammer along the road. You're a couple of 100 feet back at the moment, so it's not like you're at the checkpoint, but you do see it further in the distance.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna disguise myself as. Would that be silly? I feel like that would be silly. Yeah, can I just disguise myself as a Port Felhammer, not Port Felhammer, a North Spire guard, please?
North Spire guard, okay.
And kind of walk in front of the rest of them.
In front as in leading, or in front as in away from them?
No, like leading.
Can we discuss this plan before we actually go through with it? Like, are you
no, we still got enough distance. Well, the problem is Yeg's pretty recognisable.
Yeah.
Your tattoos are pretty recognisable, and then Zarlok is obviously super recognisable.
Yeah, it's certainly a problem.
I can be a guard, but I don't know. I feel like there's going to need to be a story here.
I mean, I would be able to just come off the path and walk random through a forest, or...
I mean, maybe.
Could we? I mean, we can certainly do that. Surely.
Do you guys want to try and go around and then I'll walk through?
Could we just walk past them, us three go in the forest and you walk past, or...
Yeah.
DM, talk to us.
Do whatever you want to do. I'll narrate whatever happens, but you are in charge of your own destiny.
Well, what can we see, like, to the left and right? Like, is there a way to kind of cut around?
To the left and right is a thick forest. Not, like, unwalkable, but there is a thick forest. But I'll say, as you're getting a little bit closer now, make another set of perception checks for me. You all see, but mainly Jaff, and you point it out to everyone, you do see some flickerings of torchlight emanating from within the forest area. So you make the assumption that there are probably some sentries stationed at some point in the forest to try and stop that exact thing from happening, or people trying to bypass the checkpoint by going around.
Yeah, do you have disguise self?
I do not, no.
Fuck. I mean, I've got my cloak of invisibility, but I've also got disguise self, so I can either give you my cloak and you activate it, and I disguise also as a guard, and we say we've captured Zarlok and we're escorting him. We're escorting him back to through Emberfield up to North Spire or something along those lines. That's not a great plan.
No, it's very risky.
I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Okay, fuck it. Do you know what? Game's the game, you know. And
or we make Zarlok invisible and we escort you.
I'll draw more attention.
Let's make Zarlok invisible, because if it comes down to it, you're a better talker. Above table, you've got better stuff. Not trying to metagame, but...
No, but you know Yeg as a person.
I know you. Your emotional core is... I fear the adventuring party wouldn't exist if you didn't step in on that boat.
Yeah, it almost came to an end.
Yeah, if it wasn't for you. And as the only one who hasn't done something on the borderline shit in the last 24 hours, I trust you right now.
All right, before we get up, I'm gonna inspire Triple G by giving him a little tap on his bum. How many guards are at the roadblock?
There are 4 guards at the roadblock that are actually like on the road. You don't know how many are up here in the forest area.
Is there one that looks more like senior?
There is one who is doing all of the talking. As people are coming past, he's asking them like name, where you're off to, what's your business, like stuff like that. So he seems like he's the one that's at least in charge of everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Bane.
Does he know that you're good? Will he know that you're doing this?
Don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I'm going to say quickly, sorry, to Zarlok as well. When you're invisible, be ready to jump in case shit kicks off. But you know, don't go too far.
So I'm going to cast.
I love you.
I've inspired Triple G, and I'm going to cast Bane at 3rd level. So all of the guards there are baned. And I'm gonna also grab a bit of rope out of my bag and tie Yeg's hands together.
His human hands.
Cool.
Yeah.
Your
This is a great plan. This is a great plan.
cool. Your DC 16.
A loose tie though, so I can escape like a.
Yeah, my DC is 16.
They're all going to get a +1 to their roll. We'll go in order. Leader of the guards and the 3 other ones. So yeah, they all need to hit a 15 or lower than a 15 to be banged.
Lower than.
So I'm
going to give that guy 12.
Okay, so the leader fails.
Nice, dude.
He fails. One of them succeeds. So one of the underlings succeed.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All right. Let's do this.
So just so I'm 100% aware, we have JAFF and Gil disguised as guards.
Yep.
YEGOR's got his hands bound.
I am a prisoner.
And Zarlok's invisible under the cloak.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you approach the roadblock, and do you announce yourself before you get there, or do you wait for them to notice you?
I'm going to carry on walking as if
You own the place, yeah. You know what you're
I own
doing.
the place.
I rate that.
And as we get closer to them, I'm just going to kind of nod at them, but carry on in my walking as if I'm just kind of acknowledging their presence.
Yeah, rate that. That's a good idea.
The captain, as you get close to like almost like the border crossing that they built up, the captain says, "One moment. He matches the description of someone we've been looking for."
Yeah, we're transferring him to Northspire. I believe Antoine has need for him. We're on our way from Port Fellhammer. We're transferring him to Northspire. We're just going to stop off in Emberfield for the night and then transfer him on tomorrow.
Huge.
Oh well, was he not with any of the others? It's rare to find one of these guys on their own.
We found him trying to sneak onto a ship at Port Fellhammer by himself. We've tried to get some information out of him, but he's not talking at the moment. I'm sure that in Northspire they'll get his lips looser.
I don't speak to piggies.
Shut up, and I'll smack him as he says that.
I'll say make deception check. Make a deception check, Jaff, with advantage with the slap and the disguise and all that stuff.
That's huge.
Right, unless the main guard's the only one's going to have any sort of question with this one, unless he rolls a natural 20 on his insight.
Oh,
you're fine. Basically.
it's a non. Oh, thank God.
You're okay.
Oh, that is a high roll though. Jesus.
It is a high roll. He says, "Okay, well, be careful in Emberfield. We're trying to get our feelers in there and get a bit more control in there, but the new council they built is a bit hard to control. But we'll sort it out. Don't you worry." And
Yeah, don't worry.
And let you go through.
Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
As you go through, I am going to need a stealth check with advantage from Zarlok.
Oh
To make sure
God.
that his invisibility is not big. So Zarlok, I need stealth advantage.
Oh no.
Zarlok, please. You're the boy. You're the daddy-o. You're the daddy-o. Yeah.
18's fine. 18's fine.
That's lovely.
Jesus.
So
You're
you
Relax.
Drink Stella. Fucking hell, bruv.
You managed to get through the blockade nice and easily, and a few hours later, you make it to the gates outside Lower Emberfield.
We should probably keep it pretty low key, guys, because if there's any guards dotting about, I don't want them seeing me as well.
Yeah,
Boys,
Okay.
that's what we're fucking about.
We're
boys.
barons
That's
here.
what
to
we're
be
looking
fair.
at
It's- do
teamwork.
we not have diplomatic immunity or something?
Are you keeping up your disguises and invisibilities as you reach Lower Emberfield?
What as we're approaching Lower Emberfield, what does the Northspire Guard presence look like?
So outside the entrance to Lower Emberfield is Emberfield Guard. guards.
So they'll
So-
know us.
What I want to know is, as you approach them, are you Northspire guards or are you Emberfield guards? You can't really see into the interior of the city at this point.
If they are Emberfield guards, I'm gonna drop my disguise self and say we need to get to what is it? The serpents? What did they call it?
The Snake's Den.
Snake's
The
Den.
Snake's Den.
And we need to order.
I'm gonna
that
say
snake.
we need to get to the honeypot and into the Snake's Den ASAP, and we need no Northspire guards seeing us.
Cool. So, as you approach, let me just quickly go here.
I'll say Fontaine is sent for us.
All right. So as you approach, you tell them that you need to get to the Snake's Den, and the guards say, "Oh, you must know Marshal Michael and Spy."
Oh
Master Floric."
shit!
Marshal
Yes,
Michael.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. We do. We knew him when he wasn't a marshal, but
We know him as Michael.
yeah.
Well, we've been told to expect you, so we've got to be a bit careful. There are Northspire people all around, dotted around. We don't really want them here. We can't really tell them to go anywhere because the monarch's rule is always going to supersede ours.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Led.
We know some back ways. We'll get you through. Just be quiet and follow us. And they take you a very long and winding back way through Emberfield, through the gates at the bottom.
Oh man, it's been a while since
you
I've
go
seen
in-
this map.
Like all the way. You're hugging close to the wall here, and the Snake's Den is somewhere in Bitter Hollow. And as you manage to get to the familiar site of the honey pot, the guards say, "Right, we've got to get back on duty." But head in there. Floric will be there. He'll send word to Fontaine, and you can sort out whatever business you need. And
I'll
they
thank
nod.
him and I'll slip him a gold each.
They nod and say, "Unnecessary, but thank you anyway." And they head back to the gates of Lower Emberfield. So you go into the honey pot. It's changed slightly since you were last there. It still has the empty tavern front that we're using as a disguise.
Same actors
Yeah.
as well.
But Sasha is no longer the
Oh, she's not.
the barmaid there. There is someone else. Someone you recognise them. They were a serpentine. No one of great importance, but you've seen them around in your time, and they give you a knowing nod, and they point to the doorway to the kitchens, and you guys head through and head down to the Serpentines, to the Snake Den, somewhere you haven't been for a while. Going down, it has been completely revamped on the inside. What was once a cabaret kind of club bar that was turned into a makeshift headquarters for a
Revolution.
a freedom fighting group, is now a state-of-the-art center for espionage and spying. It is. There are maps of Emberfield with secret passageways and sewers systems all mapped out. There is dossiers of important people. The board that used to have all of the random jobs for all of the Serpentines has been replaced with information stuff of this character was last seen here. These are known associates. These are who we investigate at the moment. And as you walk in, you see sat in what was your makeshift war room, and is now sort of a small office. You see Floric and Sasha sitting down together, having a conversation over a mug of some hot drink. They are just furiously scribbling down notes and talking. And they look and they see you, and they say, you guys have made it. We've been expecting you, but we were wondering if you might have got intercepted on the road. I'm glad you got here okay. Please come sit. It's been a while. And they motion you to sit, and they get someone to bring out some wine and some drinks. So Floric says to you guys, so how have you all been?
We've had better days for sure.
Yeah, we've had better days.
Wise, not our best.
Generally speaking, morale has been good.
They
Weak,
look at
though.
they look now up and down at the big Goliath that they haven't seen before because they've never met Zarlok, and they say, "You make a new friend."
Yeah, don't
Is he
piss him off.
trustful?
Just
No,
don't.
no.
Should he wait outside?
No,
Can you-
he
No,
should.
no, no,
he
no,
should be
he's-
right here.
He
Yeah,
is as welcome as the rest of us.
Floric gives you a nod, and says, "Oh, well, it's so good to see you guys.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of stuff going on here, but nothing as fun as the revolution, eh?" And she gives you a wink, Jaff. And,
Any thoughts on that marriage, Sasha? Since I was last here, or
as she goes to open her mouth, Floric slams his hand out and says, "Listen, I know we're here to protect you, but I'll kill you." And he gives you a wink.
all right, I'll take that as a no then. So why are there so many guards from North Spire here? Where's Fontaine? Like, what have we missed?
Fontaine's up in Ivy Court as the High Councillor of this new Restoration Council. Let me call for him. Let me send for him, and it'll be easier if he comes and explains. But one moment, and he goes to a Serpentine who's like dressed. He's always like in a ninja outfit. He's in like black robes. He's got like a black mask covering like the lower half of his face, and like almost like a black Deryk kind of bandana covering the top half. So he's like dark in the shadows. And he says a few whispers at him, and he heads off. He says, "Fontaine will be here in 20 minutes, half an hour or so. Please catch me up on everything that's been going on with you guys. Things here are going well. We're very, very thankful. The city's thriving as best as it can be. But how's your journey's been since you left here?"
Well, it might not be thriving for too long because we're back now and we're seemingly making a habit of.
Causing problems wherever we go.
But we've been okay. We've been all right. We've learned quite a lot, and North Spire's presence here, from what we've learned, doesn't necessarily fill me with
Confidence, joy.
confidence, or any kind of positive feelings towards clearly what's happening in Azureth right now. We learn about something that the regent ruler is involved in, and it seems like he's trying to spread his influence, and this is just all very bad.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of tracks with what's been going on here. Well, Fontaine will tell you, and at that moment, Fontaine comes in through the doors of the Serpentine and says, "Ah, friends,
My boy.
it's good to have you
Hello,
back.
Fontaine.
It's good to see you guys. Come here." And he comes and gives you a big meaty hug. And he says, "Oh, cool. You've replaced me with someone a bit bigger," and gives Zarlok a big slap on the shoulder. "How you doing, big man?"
Okay.
Well, doesn't talk much, does he? Oh well.
No, yeah, you'll get used to him.
So, I'm glad you got my message. You managed to decipher it. I'm glad that you got here in one piece.
Yeah, it was easy.
I'm sure it was, as a little giggle. And Fontaine will say,
Fill
well,
us in. Tell us, Fontaine.
"Yeah, things have been good, but there's been a few bumps in the road. Once we managed to free ourselves from the clutches of the Triumvirate, we obviously had to ratify our rule. You know, the Triumvirate were put in power by the capital, by North Spire, so they probably weren't going to be all too happy. But we were a revolution led by the people. So it was really important that we ratified our position here and got recognition from North Spire that we aren't a threat, that we aren't trying to take over the whole country, that we just wanted what was best for our people."
Yeah.
So Antoine sent a delegate from North Spire, Lord Cedric of House Dawnshield,
Right.
and he was sent over to ratify and, take an audit and make sure that everything was okay. And he obviously wanted to know the members of the council and what everyone was up to, etc. So I said how we have myself as High Councillor, Michael was promoted to Marshal of the Guard.
I heard.
Floric is the Spy Master of the Serpentines, and Sasha is the Commander of all field operations as our covert operations for all intelligence in the city.
That's epic.
Edrin was in charge of reconstruction. He was a potter, lived in row residences, but he's a loyal guy. Mayvara was Councillor of Commerce and the Guild Liaison. She ran the black market back in the day, but now she's in charge of the legal market. Callistra was for justice and civic rights, and Torren for grain supply. And he noticed as well we had a few honorary titles, some barons that we've given out, and I had to tell him all your status, so you had the status. And at the name of your name, JAFF, he seemed very interested. He was asking how I met you, your current whereabouts, how you ended up here, what your role was, etc. I could tell straight away that it wasn't good what they wanted to know. So don't you worry. I kept it vague. I had a few half truths and half lies in there. Said that you were came recommended from an old adventuring pal of mine, and that adventuring pal recently passed away. And I had no idea where you were. I sort of hired you as a mercenary for your work, and you guys hit it off. And as a thank you, because I didn't have much money to give you at the time, we gave you a title. Ever since that, North Spy Guards have been here constantly. There've been patrols around in the neighbouring farmlands. There've been roadblocks and barriers on all the major roads in and out. Been patrols going through the city, keeping an eye out. Even my serpentines have a hard time keeping away from them. And to top it all off, not even 2 days later, there was an elderly man who came through. He seemed like a man of many years and many experiences, because for a man of his age, he managed to move remarkably well and evade the gaze of my serpentines.
Yeah.
And he requested counsel with me up in Ivy Court, and he said that he was looking for you. He'd known you since you were a boy, and needed to speak with you desperately. I, of course, told him nothing, sensing a trap. But he said, if I ever saw you, to give you this message, and it was that Gaston wants to meet you at the Bird and Mule in the Footholds, and it's urgent.
Right, okay.
The Bird and Mule is, the Footholds is at the base of North Spire before you get in, because North Spire, as you know, is a city sort of built into the side of the mountain. Part of the city is internal into the mountain, and most of it is built along the outside. And pretty much the higher you got the mountain, the higher status you have. And at the foot of the mountain, on the flat ground, the bit beneath, is a village that's not quite part of North Spire, but basically comes under the same jurisdiction, and that's called the Footholds. And the Bird and Mule is like the main tavern for travellers going between North Spire and the Footholds and out onwards. But yeah, obviously I told him nothing. He seemed sweet, but I didn't know if it was a ploy sent by the capital trying to get information, so I didn't want to tell him too much. But he didn't cause any trouble, which was good.
No, if it is really him, then he's all right. He's decent. I mean, is there anything that we? The problem is with this all coming from North Spire, there's nothing we can really do for you guys here. This problem kind of just has to be solved at the root, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't intervened. They haven't interfered or anything. They're not causing any trouble, but it's unsettling. And they were very interested again with the steel factory, because clearly the use of it from the triumvirate had some sort of use. We assured them we, will fulfill all contracts we had with them, and we we need the trade anyway to keep the city going. But they were very coy about what the steel was used for. They just want raw steel sent to the capital daily, as much as we can make. And they said that gold isn't a problem. I don't think their intentions are good, but I can't justify cutting off supply of steel to the capital without making them come here and cause some trouble. So I'm kind of backed into a corner.
Yeah, no, there's not a lot you can really do here. You, as you say, you have to kind of just go with it.
I just need to let you know that people are looking for you, but I couldn't risk sending that message and it get intercepted. Hence all the secrecy and asking you to come here in person. I knew it wouldn't be safe for you to get here, but I didn't know how much I could put in that letter, even disguised with magic. I don't know the levels of the people that are looking after you. We've had some dangerous people in our past, and I'm sure you've had some even more dangerous people in your travels since.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to go to Northspire.
Yeah.
I think you have to be careful.
Yeah.
I'll turn to the rest of the group and I'll say, well, like, we can kill some guards and we can do whatever here, but really and truly, we can't actually do that much for Emberfield because they're just going to keep sending more people and there's nothing we can really do.
You've done so much anyway. You've done so much. We can't ask any more. And actually, speaking of that, he'll say, remember how after we escaped prison and I asked you to come and head to Emberfield and we really began our friendship? I wanted to hire you guys for a job, the whole Vashal job. Well, that went a bit tits up.
Yeah.
We were promised 30,000 gold and I promised you 5,000 of it and we didn't get any. It doesn't feel right not paying you. It doesn't feel right not giving you what you deserve because you didn't just help us on there, you helped free us all. So we've taken a bit of wealth from the people that don't need it no more, the nobility that were the root of the corruption in this place, and most of it's gone back into the city, but we knew we had to keep some aside to say thank you. And he pulls out a huge bag of gold and tosses it across the table to you guys and says, there's 5,000 gold for you guys, as promised. Don't spend it all in one go.
It's very generous.
It's very generous.
It's huge. You are funding the rebellion.
Yeah, well, I think talking to like the rest of you guys, I'll be like, well, I think at the end of the day, we've got our eyes on Antoine anyway.
Yeah, I think that is the next part of the pie.
This is our next part of the pie, yeah.
Absolutely agree. Let's go there. Let's speak to your contact and see what happens. I am going to stress before we go there. I know what happened earlier was like low stakes. It was somewhere we know. We don't know this place. We don't know what they know. This is the leader of the nation. We're going to his home turf. We can't engage, and we got to be on top form. Like, we can't fuck this up.
Gotta remember that. Yeah, everyone.
No, we need to be smart about everything we do, and we need to we need to be as quiet and as kind of like unseen as we possibly can.
I think we also, for safety's sake, need to operate under the assumption that they absolutely know who we are. And roughly what. Up until. Well, we have to assume they know up until they lost and we won the Shadowfell fight. I would assume that they know.
Well, yeah, that sorcerer won't have returned, so they must know that something went wrong there.
And the chain's cut out, so
yeah.
When you're saying how you need to be quiet and stealthy, Fontaine says, "Listen, the Serpentines, obviously, first and foremost, we were a thieves guild. We know some other thieves that you know, all thieves schools know their other thieves schools. That's how thieves schools work. You need to know your opponents and the people around, and you've got to deal with them and sell to them and buy from them, and sometimes backstab them when they watch them for backstabbing you. You've got the Grey Lanterns over in North Spire. They're a bit more cutthroat than we ever were.
Oh, great!
So
That's what we need.
I don't know how much they can be trusted, but in terms of getting around North Spire quietly and covertly, they may be your best bet. I'll tell you what you have to do, but they have some safe houses in the foothold, and their leader's Mother Shade. If you can get in contact with her, maybe give her something in return, she can help you out. But I would be careful of what you say.
Right, brilliant.
Thank you.
Please, anything I can do to help. You've done so much for the city. We are forever in your debt. I wish I could do more, but I'm needed here. I'd be down to come for another adventuring expedition with you all, but unfortunately, my place is needed here.
No, that's
I
fair.
think we just got to get out of here quietly and then get on our way to North Spire.
Yeah.
If you wish to stay here for the evening, we can put you up, and we have some cargo leaving in the morning. Maybe we can hide you with that, and you can get out of the city unseen.
We can either do that, or
bloody
we can travel.
perfect.
We can travel with the darkness. It's whatever.
It's
you
completely up
guys
to you.
think.
I think.
Triple G, Zarlok.
Yeah,
Any thoughts?
I think we go in the morning.
Yeah, I agree. We'll go in the morning.
Right, we'll go in the morning.
Zarlok's took a vow of silence.
Good man.
Fontaine will say, well, if you'd like to head to bed now, you're more than welcome to. If not, if you want to have a drink for old time's sake, I'm always busy, but I can always find time. So happy to share a blood brand in the rocks with you all and reminisce about some old times.
Zarlok's going to walk out the room to go to bed.
I think we're all a bit fragile tonight.
Yeah.
I think we've just had a
Sleep
rough
is-
day and a half, you know.
It's fine. I understand. I'll tell Sasha to get the rooms ready, and I'll be here in the morning to help you on your way out. Make sure you get out with no problems.
Thanks, man. Fucking hell, I feel like
Thank you.
crying. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's nice to be cared for, you know?
Sasha, bring them some food as well. They look a bit hungry. And Sasha runs off upstairs, and a few minutes later comes down with. It's fairly humble. It's stew. It's got meat in it, so it's not like proper poverty food, but it's just like
poverty food.
it's like a very like simple but hearty mutton stew with like potatoes and some carrots in there.
Great
With some,
macros.
it brings out like a loaf of like crusty bread for dipping, and a nice bottle of wine, bit of a better vintage than maybe that would have been here last time you were here. And she pours you all a glass and sits and eats with you and has a conversation before you all head to bed for the night. Is there anything you guys are trying to do before you go to sleep, or is that you all done for the evening?
I would like to, right before going to bed, just send a sending message to Vilgefortz and be like, "Hi, Dad. How is the Shadowfell and the box? How are you? All good here? Question mark.
Cool.
Who knows? Dot dot dot.
Just roll a d20 because it's different planes, so as long as you're on that one, you're fine.
Okay.
Nice.
The message is sent, and he replies back saying, all good here, son. Me and Ganfal doing a good job keeping the box safe. Miss you loads. Hope you are eating well. Love, Dad.
Good man. Good man. Okay, sleep a bit easier tonight. Pass out in bed.
Cool. So you all go to bed, and that is where we'll end our tumultuous session.
Fucking out, guys.
Fucking hell.
Oh, dear.
Luke, above
No.
table,
Yeah,
above table. Ever do that again, I'll smash your head.
Above table, Fred, when I see you, I'm going to fucking poison you.
Well,
Well,
now you guys know that your actions have consequences.
And that's D&D, folks.